Oh yes, a little bit of Eugene. Oh, what a way to start a stream. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another stream, another Total Extreme Wrestling stream. We're back in the WWE landscape, and tonight we're on the road to Extreme Rules. Of course, in real life, last night was Extreme Rules. There's doors banging everywhere. Last night was Extreme Rules, and it was alright. It was alright, but it could have been better, and I will make it better. I will. I better go and sort the dog out, but then I will be back to make it better, guys. I promise. I promise. And we are back and good, and my hair is all over the place, but we're just cracking on. We're just cracking on. But yes, we're on the road to Extreme Rules, and my landscape's a little bit more different than what it is in real life. And we'll start the stream with the way it ended last night in massive news. Brock Lesnar and Sable. I'm pretty sure that's Sable. I'm going to look it up quickly, but I'm pretty sure Reina Lesnar is Sable, because I swear he was married to Sable. Legit. Yes, Sable. So Brock Lesnar has split up with Sable because he was caught in bed with Nicole Garcia, who, for anybody who doesn't know and wasn't here last night, is only bloody Nikki Bella. I mean, this is better than any TV soap you're going to see. I've got it all on this stream. Brock Lesnar having a real life affair with Nikki Bella. Madness. So, I mean, it's got me thinking, do we need to bring that into the storyline at some point? I think we do, but for now, Brock Lesnar has his hands full with Roman Reigns as we head into Extreme Rules. I actually did a thing where I booked on my phone during my lunch break today 2 weeks worth of TV of what I was planning to do. So I've got a plan, I've got an idea, guys. I know what it is I want to do, so let's crack on and do it. We're at the end of week 1, and for anyone that's joining in or just watching the YouTube, because I don't think I'm going to put yesterday's on there, just because I kind of messed up with the stream of it. I never realised, I said I watched it back. There was some of you guys watching on the stream but not seeing what I was actually doing, because I didn't put the second windows on the stream, did I? Clever boy. Today it should be better, so today we'll put it on YouTube and just see what it goes. So for anyone that's watching first time on YouTube, let me give you a run through of what happened on week 1 television. I go there. I want to go show history. Okay, well that's SmackDown. We'll start with Monday Night Raw, and we'll move to the very start. Now, if you look at the grades here, it's not that great. I've spent time editing people's grades. You can call it cheating all you want, or you can call it righting wrongs, because some of it was just absolutely bonkers. And hopefully we'll have some good shows now, because I mean, we'll go through it and I'll explain it. But it started well, an angle where Roman Reigns floored Brock Lesnar and held the title up over him, and he is ready to challenge at Extreme Rules, where Brock Lesnar will be defending the WWE Universal Championship. It's happening. And it was immediately announced as well. Kurt Angle announcing the match: Extreme Rules main event and Extreme Rules match. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Universal Championship. And then Finn Balor defeated Baron Corbin in a match that got about 12 minutes, only a 47 rating. I was disappointed. Again, one of those things. Finn Balor, 12 minutes, you're looking at least 3-star match. And yeah, I'm not seeing it there. Alexa Bliss did an interview, and 27, look, again, she's good on the mic. There's lots of it. Alexa Bliss defeated Ember Moon. Bliss is in a storyline. I mean, you'll see it actually because I've done some. Look at these. Look at all these. We're on the road to Extreme Rules, just there, and then above that you've got all the storylines. So you know what? I'm not going to run for the shows. Let's just run for the storylines. Braun Strowman, Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley has turned heel, and he has turned on Braun Strowman at the end of first week's show in a tag team match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn as the opponents. Bobby Lashley turned on Braun Strowman. That happened. Backing that up, of course, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, we've just mentioned. Finn Balor faces Elias. That's the plan for Extreme Rules. He's got a few going on there. Two pretty good stars on Raw, not massive main event stars at the moment, but have the ability and have the chance to do something different. For the IC title, I've kept the feud that was there. It's Rollins and Ziggler. McIntyre's involved. I really enjoyed the work they've done over the last few weeks. I'm looking to do something similar. In fact, I might even do an Iron Man match, maybe. For the tag team titles, it's the Deleters of Worlds. I think that's what they call them. Deleter of Worlds. Yes, we'll go with it. It's Matt Hardy, Woken Matt Hardy and Woken Bray Wyatt versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. That's the feud going on there. The tag team champions, the best friends for the titles. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. And then also, for finally, the Women's Championship on Raw, Alexa Bliss and Ronda Rousey. I'm using Rousey as much as I can. She's got a great star power, and let's use it. And spoiler alert, I'm thinking, let's put the title on her. That's what I'm thinking. On the SmackDown Live side, I've got AJ Styles and The Miz for the WWE Championship. Andrade Cien Almas will be taking on one of the Usos. I think it's Jimmy Uso. I don't know why it's not on there, but I think it's Jimmy Uso. The Bludgeon Brothers and New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Randy Orton and Samoa Joe did a nice angle on SmackDown. I thought it was a nice angle where Samoa Joe stole the RKO and hit Orton with it, which is just really cool. Again, because of stats, it didn't really go down that well. It's kind of annoying. For the US title, we've got a big fatal four-way coming at Extreme Rules. I don't think it's been officially booked yet, but it's Jeff Hardy defending against Daniel Bryan, Rusev, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura. It's the only way to say it. And then for the Women's Championship, Carmella will be taking on Charlotte Flair. So some big matches that it's ready. So let's build them up and let's do these 2 weeks of TV, shall we? We've got Raw in 5 days, so let's move that forward to Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar will be there. I wonder if he'll be happy. I wonder if he'll have Nikki Bella with him. I don't have John Cena involved at the moment. Originally, at the start of yesterday's stream, I said, I'm not doing John Cena, Brock Lesnar. Well, no, things have changed, guys. There is a story to be told here. Brock Lesnar and John Cena fighting over Nikki Bella. Printing money. I'll be printing money. Maybe. We'll go with it. We'll see what happens and we'll go with it. Where am I going? Let's wait for the game to decide to load and move forward. Probably should have done this off stream. Oh well, you're with me now, aren't you guys? So. Get involved in the chat. I'm sorry, I'm just waiting for stuff to load and being silly with it. Get involved with the chat. Let me know what you would do in these situations. What would you be having? Would you be having Roman Reigns as the challenger? The dog's having a Madden. I mean, calm down. That's your tail. Calm down. It's soaking. Jesus. I don't know where she gets it from. Okay. The game can be so slow sometimes, particularly when I'm streaming. I've noticed that last night, and I probably should have moved it ahead off camera. It took me a while to get going last night. Anyone that was there will remember that. But what do you think of the new graphics, guys? I spent a good 3 minutes on these bad boys, cropped. I mean, I've taken the idea from Brendan Plays, so Brendan, thank you very much, buddy. But yeah, I mean, I think it works. Last night then, Extreme Rules. What did you guys think of that one? I've got a really itchy nose. Oh, what did you guys think of Extreme Rules last night? I have decisions awaiting a response. Would I like to jump straight to your office? Really itchy nose. There we go. Yes, go with it. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Jeff Hardy wants a pay rise. Interesting. How much? He wants an extra £4,000. I'll give you an extra 25%. Jeff Hardy's angry. I should have just rejected it. What? Jeff, how many drugs do you need to buy? Yeah, just forget it. I ain't going now. I ain't going there. I am not going there. News-wise, anything big there? Not really. Anything going to affect us? New Japan had an Invincible tour, and the star of the show was one Chris Jericho. That's the NXT storylines at the moment. Shayna Baszler defeated Zayda to retain the NXT Women's title. Best segment on the show was EC3 and Adam Cole. No sign of Johnny Gargano or Tommaso Ciampa there, though. Interesting stuff. Are we ready for the show yet? We're not. We're still moving. Come on. Matt Fitchett, that's some beard there, isn't it, man? That is some beard, buddy. I've got the window open and the wind is banging. Legit banging. What's he from playing? What is this playing? Anyone get it in the chat? You won't. You won't. That's... Oh yeah, bit of Curtis Axel. Alright, whatever. Went too early. Can't do it. It's too much like Mr. Perfect Song, this is. Too much like Mr. Perfect Songs. The game is froze again already. Ugh. I should have probably done this off stream. I've said that. But I didn't. So you guys have just got to stick with me killing time for a little bit. I don't think there'll be a stream tomorrow night. Probably, well, no, because for anybody that is actually a follower of me on Twitter and YouTube and that, they'll know that I'm this season very excited. We'll be covering my boyhood club, Aston Villa Football Club, for a new startup website who's really cool idea where they want a journalist for each of the 92 clubs across the Football League and the Premier League. I get the opportunity to choose Villa, and tomorrow night they have a pre-season friendly at Walsall where I will be, so I won't be on here streaming for you guys, but we'll move forward. Alexander Wolf is unhappy with the push we're giving him. He thinks it should be better. Almas 2, Rezar, they're all unhappy. Ricochet wants out of NXT, as does Roderick Strong. Scott Taylor, sure. I don't know any of those. Mike Rome, I know him. Ricochet's an interesting one. At the moment, he doesn't fit into my plan, so he'll stay over there for now. But I could bring him in at some point. We're only on Friday. Move this forward. Oh, we have decisions. We have decisions. They want pay rises. Oh, it's all come out now. You don't deserve a pay rise, buddy. I don't care. Neither do you, Akira Tozawa. Because at the moment, you're not really involved because I'm not really doing 205 just yet. And I need to build up to that. I need to figure out the game a bit more. This is only my second ever time playing the game, by the way, guys. So, get off my back. Street Profits, hello. Oi, 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 come on, game. It'll be better once we actually start the game. What do you guys think about Roman Reigns losing last night to Bobby Lashley? I'm a fan. I like it. I like it. You got Roman Reigns. Bobby Lashley needed the win more, I would say. More emails. Great. What do you guys want? Scott Taylor can get lost, and these are the same ones from earlier. You know what? Delete them all. I don't care. Delete them all. Now Dolph Ziggler wants a pay rise. Now he is my Intercontinental Champion. So I'll meet him halfway, 50%. He's annoyed. Get over it, Dolph. A lot of people have got morale issues. Just get on with some wrestling, guys. It's what you're paid for. Scott Parker? Scott Parker. I mean, I knew he retired from football, but to go into wrestling, I mean, he looks a little bit too young there, but I don't know that. Scotty Parker. Legend. Absolute legend. He's getting into the wrestling game. What? I mean, he's followed that German goalkeeper. What was his name? Well, I can't remember his name, but the German goalkeeper is a Bundesliga goalkeeper, and he's just gone straight into the NXT. I don't think he's there anymore, but that was cool. We will start booking shows soon, I promise. We're getting there. We just need to wait for the game to decide to let us play. I don't know. But we are, as we said, on the road to Extreme Rules, and behind that you've got SummerSlam, and you got to start looking ahead to SummerSlam at this point. Without spoiling too much, really that show is going to be built around 4 or 5 different people. One of them is Roman Reigns, one of them is Brock Lesnar, one of them will be John Cena, another one will be Seth Rollins, and the fourth one, well, it'll probably be AJ Styles. So that's something for you guys to think about. More emails. We're only on Sunday. Sure, I really don't care about this, guys. I don't want to spoil SummerSlam because we've got a long way to go, and I don't want to spoil what I'm thinking for the results of these Extreme Rules matches. But when I say AJ Styles will be part of SummerSlam, you guys can assume he'll be a WWE champion. There's plans in this brain, but I don't know if you guys are going to like them. We'll see. I'm excited for booking these 2 weeks of TV. As I said earlier, I've got it planned out on my phone here on my notes. I've picked out the segments and the order and exactly how the 2 weeks are going to go. What I did do is book as far as what I thought was Extreme Rules, and then I realised I've actually got 3 weeks of TV to book before then. I don't know if we'll get through that tonight. Possibly on a day stream on Thursday, which would be the 18th. No, it would be the 19th. I don't know what day it is. Maybe. But I've got 2 weeks booked, and I don't know if we'll even get through that by the time this game decides to do something. I'm not annoyed, I swear. Name the song, guys. Name the song. John Morrison. Of course it is. Ain't no make-believe. We're only smoking mirrors. Sammy D biting his chain there. I mean, in theory, that's not good for gold. But okay. More decisions. Who else wants a pay rise? Killian Dane. No. He's furious. Well, I mean, I don't want to see him in a corridor because he's bloody huge. But okay. So, I mean, if we go back to this, these are all the news. They just had New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion last night, and Hiroshi Tanahashi put in the star performance of the show. Can I see the results there or anything? Is it this one? Here we go. So Kenny Omega defeated Kota Ibushi to retain the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, an 82 star in 82. They got a 77 on the show, which is good. Other people involved: the Young Bucks defeated Tonga and Takahashi. Is Cody Rhodes there? Where's Cody? Oh, that's quite interesting. No Cody Rhodes on that. Interesting. But we are finally getting to what we're here for, and that is Monday Night Raw. Please, I don't care about Jason. He doesn't even have a picture. Speaking of Jason Jordan is. Oh, we're in Madison Square Garden tonight. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know if I've got a show big enough for Madison Square Garden. Oh, that's changed things. Oh, the main event of this one that I picked as well for Madison Square Garden. Oh dear God, I don't know if this is a good idea, but we're gonna do it. We are going to do it. Oh. I'm not worried about any of that. Let's do it. Monday Night Raw. Who are my announcers? I didn't change the announcers. Oh, I don't want to do that. Can I change my announcers? Announcers. No. So, I'm going to have one announce team for all the shows at the moment, and that's Michael Cole, not Kurt Hawkins, Corey Graves, who's great on this for some reason, and Paul Heyman, who's not even as good as that. We'll go with that. So that's for the pay-per-views. For the Raw TV, the Raw brand, Raw TV we'll go with. Corey Graves, Paul Heyman, get on it. Your experience level is long, but it's very low. Get off my screen. And then once again, Corey Graves, Paul Heyman, and actually, no, we're going to do it slightly different. We'll have Tom Phillips. I like Tom Phillips. I like Tom Phillips. I might be the only one in the world that likes Tom Phillips, but I like Tom Phillips. So let's get on to it then. So in terms of tickets, we are, as I say, at Madison Square Garden tonight. We usually do well in Madison Square Garden in the tri-state area. It's an important area. The wrestling industry is falling at the moment, which is a little bit weird. But tickets-wise, as it say, so we're expected to have 13,000 fans, which isn't bad. So let's book the show, and we are going to start. Oh, Seth is coming into my ear, and we are starting big. We are starting with an angle, and we are starting with call out and a brawl. That's what's happening, and it's Lesnar. It Reigns. It's a brawl. It's a brawl for all. It's not a brawl for all. You know what? We'll give him a little bit of time on this. More than that, actually. No, not that much. I'll give him 8 minutes, and it's going to be Brock calling out Reigns. Of course, Reigns left Brock Lesnar laying in the last show, putting across his challenge for Extreme Rules. Brock wants revenge. Simple way to start the show. And from there, we go in to Kurt Angle making a match for tonight and making the main event for tonight. And you guys aren't going to like this. You guys are not going to like this. He books a one-on-one for tonight. Angle books the main event. I mean, he should probably do that before the show, shouldn't he? So Kurt Angle, who's still our Raw general manager. If Roman Reigns in the main event, you've got to include him in the main event for me. Guys, the people he's facing, the person he's facing, not the people, it's not a handicap match. Jinder Mahal, Madison Square Garden, Jinder Mahal, Roman Reigns, main event. The cojones on me to book this in Madison Square Garden. This doesn't take long, so it'll take 3. You can have 3 minutes, Kurt Angle. Kurt doesn't want to be scripted. That's fine. You don't need to be scripted, Kurt. You're pretty good on the non-script. I'll take that. So Lesnar Reigns to kick us off, and then Angle books the main event, which Roman Reigns will be involved with. And then we need to have our first match of the evening, and it's going to be a tag team match. As you can see, if you look above here, the tag team feud on Raw is, I forgot for a second, Hardy and Wyatt versus Owens and Zayn. And we need Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to look like real challengers. So let's start doing that right now. It's going to be a tag team match. A 2-on-2 tag team match. Just a normal tag team match. and they'll get a little bit of time for it. They'll get sort of 10 minutes, no, 9 minutes, so 7-minute sort of match. That'll do me. It's Owens and Zayn versus Slater and Rhino, the person yesterday who commented saying, push Rhino. Well, I won't say I'm pushing him, but he's involved. So KO and Sami Zayn, they're going to win this one. It's probably the right move. But 2 tag teams. There's not many face tag teams on Raw, which is kind of why Bray and Matt are the champions. But you need to put the heels over here, really, don't you? That's what we're doing. 9 minutes is good for me. Mark Henry is the road agent for this one. Sure, why not? But the victor will be Kevin Owens. I want Kevin Owens to take the pin because I really think Kevin Owens needs to be pushed big time, and that's the idea here. And I also plan on... It's going to be a storytelling match, actually. Kevin Owens is great at storytelling, so Sami Zayn, so I like that. It's going to be telling a story of domination from Kevin Owens. That's the idea. Anything else? I just want it to be a decisive win too. I don't want to overbook it too much at the same time, so we'll keep it at that. I've got a couple of things to stick to. They've got 7 minutes or so to have a nice little match, or 9 minutes actually, because that's taking it to 11. So we're going to stick with 9 minutes. But they'll have a nice little match, and then after that, after they win, we will have a interview. Is the idea? A tag team interview. Where are we at? Hype. Backstage segments. Not what I was looking for. Interview 2 versus 2. That one. That's what I'm looking for. So it's Hardy and Wyatt promo. Cutting a promo. They'll have a good 5-minute promo. I mean, that's a little bit long actually. 4 minutes. 4 minutes for a promo. So it's Matt. It's Bray. It's a Spotify advert in my here. Talking about Kevin Owens. Talking about Sami Zayn. Hyping up the tag team match that's not quite been booked yet, but in theory everyone knows it's coming. So and we'll have Renee Young doing the interview because Renee's awesome. Matt wants to work without a script, so does Bray. I'm happy with that. Renee Young needs a script though, because so yeah, nice little start to the show then. We haven't really had too much of an important match yet though, and this one might be. As I say, I've changed the stats for people, so this should be much better than last week's Divas match. I said Diva, not Diva. That's horrible. It's Sasha and Bailey versus the Riot Squad. They've got a nice little TV feud going on. I don't have it in the storylines. This is not an actual storyline, but it's just a way to get Sasha and Bailey on TV and involved. And they can have a good little match here. 13 minutes or so to have the match. Let's put them in. Sasha and Bailey. I've got big plans for Sasha Banks in this. I've got to be honest with you. I think Sasha Banks is an absolute star. And I do enjoy the fact that it looks like they're turning a heel against Bailey. I may take from that. Do we have Liv Morgan or Sarah Logan? I think we have Liv Morgan. I haven't changed everybody. Liv Morgan is one that I haven't changed. Sasha, Bailey and Ruby Riott, well, I have. So if we look at the scripters, I want Sasha to go over here. No, I don't. What am I doing? No, I don't. There's a story to be told here. I don't want Sasha to go over. I want Ruby Riott to go over. And she's going to beat Bailey. And that's important. Sasha doesn't lose. She doesn't get pinned. But she does lose the match is the idea. And again, this is going to be a storytelling match. Telling the story. And I want you to not protect. Keep Sasha strong in this in defeat. It's the idea. Everything else is the same. Happy days. Save that. And that's another match booked for Monday Night Raw. We've only taken 41 minutes, so we've been a little bit speedier today. The dog's having a meltdown. We've been a little bit speedier on the show itself, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. After the match, we want another interview, and we want it to be... I don't know if there's an actual thing for this, is the only problem. I don't think there is. Is there a way to just do a segment without actually saying any of this stuff? I think there is. Basically, what I want to happen is Sasha to cut a frustrated promo. That was what I had in my head. Well, freestyle angle. That's what we'll do then. We'll do a freestyle angle. Sasha frustrated promo. And we'll give her 4 minutes. It's not a big promo. The impact will be minor actually, because it's not a huge thing at the moment, but it's just sowing the seeds that she ain't happy. She ain't happy. Rate her on her mic skills here. I don't know what any of those means, but I'm not gonna script her because I think Sasha's got good mic skills. Is there a description for it? Or is that all there is that I put? Interesting. So, Sasha cuts a frustrated promo. That's all I put. You guys know what it is, and I'll explain it for anyone that joins in later on. But Sasha ain't happy. And actually, no, we'll just have Sasha. But she is not happy at losing the match, and that's the point we're trying to get across here. It's a bit hot today, guys, isn't it? Jeez. After Sasha has that promo, and we'll probably have an ad break after that if I'm getting it right. We are then going to have... Well, we're going to have a... angle. Jesus, where's my words going? Do we have a late? Do we have him come in late? No, we haven't swerve. We're having a 2-on-2 attack, so to speak. Rollins is attacked. That's all I'm going to say for you guys. No, it's not. It's not. So the cavalry coming in will be Finn Balor, and there's a reason for this. Of course, Finn is in a storyline at the moment with Elias that's just about starting, and we are gonna put more on that today. Balor will save Rollins from Dolph and Drew McIntyre. That's the idea here, guys. Just a simple segment. It'll get 8 minutes. We are absolutely flying through. I might end up adding more minutes to some of these and giving some matches more minutes. But we are flying through with the segments here. 8 minutes. So Rollins will be there cutting a promo. Ziggler and McIntyre will interrupt, take their chance. 2-on-1. Balor comes flying out, makes the save. And you would think it would set up for a tag team match. Now, I'm not going to do that because, as you saw already, we've already got 2 tag team matches on the show, and you got to be careful of how many tag matches you have on. It gets a bit boring. So I'm not having a tag match here. Not yet. That will come. That will come. But following that, actually, we changed the pace a little bit, and we will have a match, but nobody will be involved. We're just involved in that angle. This match will be Elias. Now I can see you thinking, hold on a minute, Elias and Balor. Yes, there's a reason for this. Versus Apollo Crews, and this will go how you would expect. A shorter match than that, 8 minutes. And it's going to be Elias and Apollo Crews. Actually, I'm going to give them a little bit more minutes. Just see what they can do. And these guys, it's a storytelling matchup where Elias wins and dominates. Actually, I want to put Elias over. 15 minutes to tell that story. Wait, what am I doing? There was a story I wanted to do it. I'm losing it. Losing the plot. That wasn't the story I wanted to do. That was not the story I wanted to do. So, what am I doing? Right, let's modify that, because that wasn't what I wanted to do. Actually, there's a reason that I booked this match and where I've booked it, and actually it's the other way around. I do not want. Let's get rid of dominant, but I don't want Elias to win. I want Apollo to win. I want to keep Elias strong in defeat, but he loses the match. Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds a bizarre way to book a guy that you want to push, but there's a reason for it. As we then head to an angle. And it's see now where I've saw an angle here somewhere, and it's the angle I'm looking for. Whether I can find it now is a different story. Pipe down, you clear. Shh. Say nothing. There was I don't know where I saw it though. I had this great idea for it. Oh, it's so frustrating. And annoying at the same time. But I definitely saw it. Weird. Anyway, we'll do a freestyle angle then. So Elias is taunted by Finn Balor over the loss. That's the idea of what I was going for. So you have Elias lose, and then as he's going up the ramp, Balor makes his entrance and sort of gives him the laugh as he's walking past and rages Elias. That's the idea. So, I mean, it doesn't need long. It's a 4-minute segment really, isn't it? But Elias and Finn, and rate them on entertainment and entertainment. I think there's a real cool idea there. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so we've booked that, and let's go into the next one. Elias taunted by Finn Balor, and as you can see, Finn Balor's out for a matchup. I said we wouldn't be doing a tag team match, but you know what? We'll have a title match instead, a one-on-one title match. It'll be Ziggler defending against Finn Balor, and the Intercontinental title is on the line. Dolph. What have I clicked on him? I don't know why I clicked on him, but okay. Dolph and Finn. I think Dolph and Finn will have a really good match. I'm going to give them time as well here. Let's see if the stats have made a difference. Change wise, we're going to say there was an idea to this. Yes, there was. Balor will win the match, but he will not win the title because Balor will win by an interfering enemy. That's what I'm looking for. Elias gets involved and costs Balor a DQ finish. Balor will win the match, but he will not win the title. In terms of the match itself, these guys can work a technical masterclass, is the idea. They are gonna get time to 20 minutes at least. We'll go 22 actually, because these guys could have one heck of a match. Ziggler versus Balor, and it's for the Intercontinental title. Book it. Book it. I'm in. Book it. So after that, we have a backstage promo once again. It's an interview, a hype 2 on 2. A hype promo? No, that one. Hype promo. We'll do that instead. And it's this time it's KO and Sami Zayn getting their rebuttal. KO on the mic as well. Beautiful. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, just to build this tag team feud up a little bit more. Sanity's in my ear. KO, Zayn, oi. KO, Zayn promo, and they can have 5 minutes as well, just to have a little promo. Kevin Owens doesn't need scripting. I ain't gonna script anything. I'm gonna let these guys give them some sort of leeway. We have another 74 minutes to book, which is good. We've got a couple more things to get through. If you look on the storylines up above, we've covered Hardy, Wyatt, Owens and Zayn, Ziggler and Rollins, Balor and Elias, Brock and Roman to a point, but of course we still got that main event, Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. We haven't touched Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley yet. Braun Strowman was, well, he was angry, wasn't he? Because he was left high and dry by Bobby Lashley last week. Bobby turning heel. There we go, it's loaded up. But before we get to that, we're going to have one more match to follow on with the Ziggler Rollins storyline, and it's a rematch from last week because, you know what, I wasn't happy with how the stats worked. Has that loaded like that on the screen too? What's going on? Where's my screen? So where are you? It's legit just gone. What is that? Okay. It's Rollins and McIntyre. I'm guessing what's going on here, guys. I mean, I've got more stuff open here. Here we go. We're opening it all. We're opening it all. I just kind of want down here. Okay, right. We're getting there. Let's do this. See if this helps. Right. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, who actually was a babyface on this. For some reason, he wasn't as a heel, and I don't think I've changed it yet. Yeah, he's still a face. Damn. Can I change that now? Where's his... that's not what I was looking for. I just want him to be... I just want him to be a heel. Characters. It's no good to me. Well, this went well. We'll do the match anyway, and we'll change it afterwards. Rollins and McIntyre. I can't see how long they're getting, but we'll move it to about there. Let's see what 17 minutes. Yeah, it's come on, Jesus. These guys will get a good long time as well. We're gonna sort of dedicate the middle portion of the show to this Intercontinental title storyline. And the victor for this one, I believe... Yes, I had Rollins winning, but again, not a clean finish. It's going to be a count-out finish. But these guys can also just work the crowd, it's the idea. No, actually, no. I want them to steal the damn show. Steal the show, boys. And yes, I'm happy with that. Can I change? No, I don't want to go back without saving. There we go. I've done it. I've done it in the dark. Skills. So Rollins, I'm just putting Rollins McIntyre like that. That's probably not the way to do it, but we'll go with it for now. They are, so we've got 70% is matches on the show, which is pretty good. We've still got 53 minutes. We have to book. We also have 63 minutes to work with, and I plan on working with all of it. Hello, TJP. So after that, we'll head into another match, actually, some more wrestling on the show. It's going to be a standard match, singles match, and it's going to be for the Raw Women's Championship. So I want more title matches on the TV shows. It's Bliss versus Natalya, who might still be a heel on this. It's not going to get much time. 9 minutes. We'll go 9 minutes. And these guys, I do this every time. It's Alexa Bliss. It's Natalya. That's pretty quick. And these guys, the idea is Alexa will win quite comfortably. Not a problem. And they can have a match where they work the crowd, because Bliss isn't the best in the ring. And I'm happy with that then. And then we'll save that and add an angle straight away. I did put 11 minutes. So. An angle straight away. I just want to check if there's a post-match version of this. I mean, there isn't really. So instead, we'll just do it a one-on-one attack. Failed. Nice and simple. It didn't really work how I wanted it to work, actually. Not really what I was looking for, that. I don't really want... No, we want this. We want to run off. That's what we want. Yeah, I don't want Bliss beating up Ronda Rousey. Rousey runs off Bliss. That may be something I did in the first week as well. But it kind of works for storytelling. It'll have a 5-minute segment with Ronda. It builds her up as well and gets the fans excited for it in a Stone Cold sort of way. So I'm cool with that. I don't want the side here. Sorry, guys. It's just kind of comfy, I guess. But an angle there just to get things going. I am happy. I've got off my page. Okay, so after that, we will have another angle. Lots of angles in this show. It's going to be a ladder attack. Of course, now, we mentioned about Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley, and we are going to have Bobby Lashley cement his heel turn by beating up Braun Strowman with a ladder. Bobby beats up Braun with a ladder. I'm not going far with these names. And there's a reason for this, right? So we'll give him 10 minutes. 11 minutes. It has to be 10 minutes. We'll let him have the max for a minute, to be honest. There's a reason for this. So Bobby and but I've not been happy with how Bobby Lashley's been booked so far since he's come back. I want him to be a badass, and I want him and Braun to be the two baddest men on the brand. And that's the idea of this storyline. They are going to test each other. They are going to beat the living hell out of each other. And the fans are going to love it. That's the idea. Bobby's going to get his shots in, and Braun can't be overpowered. Not overpowered. Can't be booked too strongly with this. And that's the reason for that. After that, we're going to cut a promo. Hyping the main event. Which is coming once it loads. Here we go. So Mahal promo. We need a promo from Jinder Mahal. We didn't use him last week at all, which is quite interesting considering he's still technically classed as a main event. Where are you at, Jinder Mahal? Talking about Roman Reigns and talking about the main event. We're going to script him. And he doesn't need long. We'll have 4 minutes. And now we have 23 more minutes for the main event. Oh, sorry about that, guys. And there's 2 things I still want to do with this. So, the main event itself, it will be a match. Duh. It's Reigns. I've gone high. It's Reigns versus Mahal, Madison Square Garden, main event. I'm crazy. And we'll give them 14 minutes to have a good little match. Let's do it again. Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. And, Jinder isn't winning. Reigns wins, puts him over strong. These guys need to work the crowd as well because Jinder's not the best in the ring. And that's all I'm going to tell them. Keep it simple, boys. Keep it simple. Have a solid main event to see us out. We have 17 more minutes because we're going into overtime for the final angle of the night. And it's... there is an angle. It's a freestyle angle. And it's Lesnar ruins Reigns' celebration with attack. Keep it simple. I'll talk you guys through it. I'll sell it. Don't you worry about that. And this is going to be a long attack as well. This is going to be a 12-minute attack where Brock does what Brock does best, and he goes beast mode on Roman Reigns. That's the idea. Brock will be rated on his menace. I like it. And Roman will be rated on his selling for this. A worker cannot both be announcing and take part in the angle. Who's announcing? Paul Heyman. Okay, so I just won't involve Paul Heyman in it. He doesn't need to be involved. And that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm excited for this. I am excited for this. Are you guys excited for this? That's how excited I am. We are going to do it. I'm happy with this show. There's a lot going on in this show, but it should be fantastic. If we look at the analysis, no problems found. And we're working on the storylines. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All the matches, I think, have got the right amount of time as well. We've got Divas getting a good 30-minute match out. 9 minutes to put over Owens and Zayn. Elias versus Apollo Crews could be a sleeper hit, but when you've got Ziggler and Balor going 24 minutes and Rollins and McIntyre going 21, that should be great. Reigns Mahal as well shouldn't be too bad. Let's bloody do this. Okay, so we kick off strong at 78 rating. The ratings have gone up now that I've changed people to how they bloody should be. In the ring, Brock Lesnar calls out Roman Reigns and challenges him to a match. Reigns responds and accepts the challenge by brawling with Lesnar. Lesnar wouldn't challenge him to a match. He'd say, fight me right now. And the brawl starts the show. And that's how you kick off a show, boys. That is how you kick off a show. We want pre-booking from this. I think I've already booked it. I mean, we'll have a look. If you'll let me. I'm pretty sure I've already booked it. Oh, that's what I wanted. I thought it went for me. Yeah, Extreme Rules. Reigns Lesnar Extreme Rules match is already booked. So don't worry about that. And then there's an angle featuring Kurt Angle. He books the main event. Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal, 69 rating. I'll take it. We don't need to pre-book because we've just booked it. So, and then 68. Oh my God, what have I done? What happened to Rhino? Did anybody else clock this? Well, Roman Reigns is doing double duty and he's being not put over strong here. I don't know why. I'm still amazed how it's only a 68 when you've got some really good in-ring performances, but I suppose Heath Slater brings it down. Anyway, the tag challenges are put over strong. What have I done there? Jesus. And afterwards, Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt cut a promo, only a 56 rating, which is a little bit weird, but it's a good promo from both of them as well, so bizarre. And they were penalised for a poor gimmick. A poor gimmick. Okay. Next up, 46. 46. What for? That's good work. Penalised for holding back and not being penalised for inconsistency. I mean, I don't understand how that's a 46. The ring performances should be better for them. I've changed them. I'm pretty certain I've changed them. Bizarre. Hello, Bobby. And then Sasha Banks cuts her frustrated promo. Again, only a 59, but she did a masterful job of improvising the interactions with the crowd. I mean, I guess the ratings are just going to get... It's got a 42. It gave the segment a boot in the end. It cooled the crowd, though, and lost heat on the segment, which isn't good. I thought that would be huge. Elias and Apollo Crews got a rating of 40. Ay, ay, ay. Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil just doesn't work well, apparently. Okay. Apollo Crews wants rid of him. And then we did the Elias being taunted by Finn Balor segment. It advanced the segment and gained heat. But again, just a 52 rating. Bizarre. 58 for Ziggler and Balor. I don't understand. I don't understand this game. The stats are good. It's a match that's going to be good. It's for the Intercontinental title. Dolph Ziggler was disqualified when Elias ran in and attacked Finn Balor. It's gone perfectly how I wanted it to. It's gained heat with Balor and Elias. Okay, sure. And then Owens and Zayn cut a promo, 59. Got the crowd hotter. It was a good promo all around. But the ratings are awful. And Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. Yeah, it's a really weird one. Seth Rollins was off his game as well. Only 58, 52 for Drew. They should be better than that. Should be better than that. In a bout that had decent wrestling but little heat, Alexa Bliss defended the WWE Raw Women's Championship, defeating Natalya with the Sparkle Splash, or the Twisted Bliss as it's called. The crowd were already hot and didn't need working. Ronda Rousey run in, 42 rating for this. It cooled the crowd. This is harder. This is a hard damn game. This is difficult. But I'm confused by it, to be honest with you. Bobby Lashley attacked Braun Strowman with a ladder, got 53 rating, and started off their feud really. Jinder Mahal cut a promo, 63, pretty good promo, no problems here. And in the main event, Jinder Mahal lost to Roman Reigns, decent match, 68 rating, not bad. And Roman Reigns with an in-ring performance of 78, he's the fucking man right now. Jeez. And then to end the show, a really good rating, 77, the angle between Lesnar ruining Roman Reigns' celebration. To end the show, you can see what the main event is at the moment. And there's a reason for that. Okay. Interesting. Apparently we do not have enough interesting storylines going on. I mean, I'm trying. But that's Raw. I thought that would go down better than it did. I don't know why I thought it would go down a lot better than it did, but it did. Interesting. We've been streaming for an amount of time which is I'm not sure about. Good. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure how long. Well, I can tell you on this. Can't I? Just over an hour. Because it doesn't have these bloody adverts. I don't know Spotify Premium. I'm a bit confused. Dolph and Balor, 24 minutes. Just about a 3-star match at best. I'm confused. They're not happy with the lack of big names. We're trying to build people up. It's difficult. They're unhappy with the quality of last night's Raw. Why? It should have been a bloody good show. It wasn't. These are our big five at the moment. Cena, Reigns, Rollins, Styles And Randy Orton, actually, and Brock Lesnar's not even on there. Weird. But if we go to the roster look, and I look at, for example, Dolph Ziggler. Be quiet, you. He's annoyed, which probably isn't the best thing. He's that could be better, but look at his stats. I've changed them, so he's bloody good. His popularity's gone up to 50 now. That's something. Booker T's gone. Oh, Booker. Booker's on the steroids. First time, cool. Bugs T's fourth. Yeah, well, I mean, I did a stream last night technically, and I just haven't changed the name, but it's just the first time I've ever really played the game. It's bloody difficult. It's bloody difficult. Booker T is a steroid user. Okay. I can't send him to rehab, so I'm going to suspend him for a month. It's improved his behaviour. That's something. I'm just amazed at those stats. It's bizarre. I'm not booking main event. I can't be dealing with main event. We'll let the computer do it. It did better than us last time, actually. Last week's shows, I'm pretty sure it did better. We're in the Nassau Memorial Coliseum for this one. I'm assuming that's where we're gonna have Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown 2. I don't know what that noise was. Okay, so I ain't booking it. Auto booker. Don't book any title matches, basically. Okay, that's quite an interesting show. Bayley versus Tamina Snuka is going to get 12 minutes. The storyline segment with Harper and Rowan, Primo and Epico, and an Almas. They're using Almas versus Mustafa Ali, Killian Dane, and No Way Jose. That's a weird pairing. Akam versus Gran Metalik and Buddy Murphy. No, Brock's not in the top 5. I think that's where I probably messed with the stats, and maybe I put Randy Orton a little bit too high. But it obviously hasn't had any effect, so I don't know. And a backstage segment with Eric Young and Shelton Benjamin leading into the main event. Let's do it. I bet this gets over better. I bet this gets over better. Maybe not. 47. Bayley and Tamina. I blame it on Tamina, but Bayley's only in in-ring performance of 55. Her stats do not back that up. I tell you that now. I'm not going to say it anymore. Lana did some good work at ringside with Tamina. Oh, that's because it's the Welcome Committee. Not bad auto booker. Young versus Shelton is cool. Yes. Well, let's see if the game agrees, because I don't know. 34 for the tag team champions. I don't know what to do about that. Called the crowd. 43 for this. Andre Almas. Did they put him over? Is the idea. Primo Cologne. Primo got the pin. I'm looking to book and looking to push Andrade AC and Almas. He's in a storyline with the Usos, and you put Primo over. Okay. Almas looked good coming out of it though. 56 rating on his in-ring. It's only going to push him a little bit more, so that's pretty good. In an abysmal match. Oh my god, he got an 11. Jesus. Totally turned off about a match between jobbers on the main show. I know it's called main event, but it ain't the main show, guys. Angle featuring Eric Young and Shelton Benjamin. That's it. There's not, I've just said what it is, but okay. And the match didn't turn out how we thought it would then. 44 rating. Bizarre. Bizarre. A 34 show. Expecting more angles and interview segments. You're watching main event, guys. I want to cancel that show. Leo Rush, hello. Right. SmackDown. Nikki Bella's out for personal reasons. Now, look, anybody who caught the start of this stream will know why. It came out Brock Lesnar was having an affair with Nikki Bella. I'm not even joking. That's a legit thing that's happened in this game. Madness. Right, let's book the show. SmackDown, what have I got? Right. SmackDown Live, we're going to start with an angle, and it's going to be an angle where it's a call out and the challenge is denied. Yes. So Aiden English, AJ Styles, the WWE Championship champion. I can't get my words out. He challenges The Miz, because The Miz at the end of last week's show cost him a match against Rusev, a quick count as a special referee. So Styles says, look Miz, I will put the title on the line right now. I just want to fight. Styles, Miz says no though. We'll get to that. Styles challenges Miz. The idea is, I see Miz as a heel that would go, Eric, why? Shelton, why? Shelton, why can't you carry? My point exactly. I don't understand how that was such a bad match about it. It's broken. This game is broken. Maybe it just needs a lot of work and a lot of time to build people up, but it's not right. But yeah, I see Miz as a heel that would go, no, I ain't fighting you now. I want a title shot, but I want it at Extreme Rules. That's when you get to fight me. And that's the idea behind that one. And that would then lead into the next angle, where Paige, the SmackDown general manager, where's authority, that's what I want, will go, okay, fair enough. You think you should have a title shot? Earn it. Earn the title shot. So tonight, in the main event of SmackDown, it's going to be The Miz versus Randy Orton, and the winner will go on to face AJ Styles for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. Anybody looking at the storylines up there will know who's going to win this, but hey ho. Paige announces main event. Of course, it's the second show in a row where it's gone in the same sort of formula, and it's just a simple way of telling a story, I think. It's building off one. Paige doesn't want to be scripted. Have you got the ability to do it? 55 microphone. I would say no. So I'm going to continue anyway. She's going to be scripted. Probably giving her a little bit too much time there to do the main event, but we can always change it if need be. So after she does that, we're going to have a tag team matchup. The tag team champions are going to be in action. I've gone to angles. And hopefully they do better than they did on main event. We're gonna add a stick to this. No, we're not, because we got Extreme Rules coming up, and that's not a good idea. So it's a 2-on-2 match, tag team. We'll put the tag team titles on the line. How's about that, guys? How's about that? RKO out of nowhere angle better happen after. I don't know what I got planned actually. Have a look. Look, there's a reason of what's going to happen. There's a reason of just bear with me, buddy. Right, tag team titles. It's distracting me now. Harper and Rowan put the titles on the line because I like more title matches on my shows. Against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. It's the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Club for the tag team titles. Just a TV match, really. Give them a bit of time. That's a bit too much time. 12 minutes, and we'll do Bludgeon Brothers. I spelled that right the first time, Jesus. Versus the Club. And these guys can go out. I want Harper to be booked winning the match, and I just want them to have a high spots match, actually. No, that's flashy aerial spots. That's definitely not them. Tell a story. Tell a story of putting over the tag champs. Domination from Harper. Domination from Rowan. Yes, I do want the tag titles on the line. Good point. Yes, the first match of this show. That'll be good. That'll be good. After that, we are going to have a post-match angle, so to speak. What's going? Fashion Files needs to be on main event. Build up other talent. Make Fashion Police useful. Possibly, yeah. I might just cancel main event now. I want to do 205. I want to look at bringing that in and really doing it properly. At the moment, it's not even show on it, which is a little bit weird. But I'm tempted to get rid of main event and bring in 205 Live and work around the cruiserweight a little bit more. I'm just sort of finding my feet at the moment, to be fair. What was I doing here? A 2-on-2 failed attack is the idea here. So New Day fail with attack, to keep it simple. So the victim, as such, it's going to be Harper and Rowan. After they've won the match, their tag team challengers come out, annoyed after being attacked last week, looking to get a bit of revenge. Failing to do so though, because these two are big bad monsters. Doesn't matter how big Big E is. Not Becky Lynch, that'd be weird. Let's not do what I did on Raw. I need to make sure I've got everything correct. My voice is going. Big E, and it's going to be Kofi. I can't involve Xavier Woods, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. Give it a bit of time. We'll let it have 6 minutes or so. Just to push the tag title feud a little bit more. After that, we're doing a backstage interview. Talk. I don't know. It's not self-promotion. I've looked on the wrong thing. Get rid of that. Let's go back down. Hype. Promo one-on-one. I'm having Mr. Samoa Joe cutting a promo on Randy Orton. Basically saying, well, hold on a minute. Why is he in the main event? Why is he number one contender material and I'm not? What the hell's that about? Samoa Joe wants to wear that. Why not? Give him a shot. The club and Harper and Rowan is more of a brawl kind of match. Did I put brawl? Oh no, I was tempted to put brawl, but the thing is, I did that last week and it backfired on me because if the crowd aren't hot enough, it doesn't work. And I'm worried about Miz saying, hold on, no, 1 minute, and booking a match for the main event might not have them as hot as I think it will. So I don't know, I think that might work a bit better. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm going to try it. Dave Meltzer's claiming Daniel Bryan hasn't actually resigned. Yeah, sure, whatever Meltz. Samoa Joe cutting a promo on Randy Orton. That's good. And then a little bit of a Joe showcase, so to speak. He's going to have a very short match. It's Joe versus Ty. Yes, Ty Dillinger. Jobber to the stars for me. That's where I'm going to use him because I don't really see much of a place for him further up the card. Let's put Samoa Joe over big time. Dominating. A decisive win as well. Let's put Samoa Joe over massive. Yeah, just leave it as that. Okay. Nakamura low blowing everyone. Nakamura is involved in the Fatal 4-Way feud, so I could actually do Nakamura low blows everyone. And Nakamura would come on, if you can hear that in the background, just as I said that, which is really weird. But I have plans for Nakamura. He's going to come up. He's not really involved in this show too much. Not just yet, which is, I guess it's a shame. I've got him doing an interview, which we'll see in a second. Because after that match, we are probably doing what should be a main event if we didn't have a number one contender match. The United States title is going to be on the line. Jeff Hardy is defending. We've got two title matches on SmackDown. Probably should have hyped that a bit more. And it's a dream match. Jeff Hardy, Daniel Bryan. Oh hell yes. Let's give them time. 17 minutes to have a match for the United States title. Put the title over as well. Two top stars wanting the title. Perfect timing. Clip that. Yes. Go for it. Clip it. Jeff Hardy, Daniel Bryan. Yes. That's what we want. These guys are going to steal the show is the idea. And in terms of the victor, I'm pretty sure, yes, it's going to end in a draw. There's a reason for it. It's going to end in a draw. It's going to end in a double disqualification after an interference on both of them. Can I do it? An interference by Rusev to really insert him in this feud. He beat AJ Styles last week, but he ain't happy at not being involved in a match like this. So he comes in and says, "I've had enough," and beats the crap out of both of them. Simple storytelling, I like to think. Yes. So Jeff Hardy, Daniel Bryan will be one heck of a match. We've got 50 more minutes to book, 60 minutes to book. We've got an hour, the final hour of the show, and there's still actually quite a few things I need to go through, which will probably mean I need to take some minutes off this. I know it's a tag match and all that, but let's give them a little less time. And actually give Hardy and Bryan a little less time, because I've got a couple of more things I want to get through. Joe and Ty needs less time as well. Oh, don't do this to me now. Literally 4 minutes. 6 minutes overall, because you've got the 2 minutes for the entrances. 9 minutes on that. Paige doesn't need 5 minutes to do that. Paige does not need 5 minutes. Just give her the 2. She's scripted, deal with it. And that's, I mean, it's given us an extra 14 minutes to work with, which is good. So after that ends in a double DQ, you get your boy Shinsuke Nakamura. Sorry. Shinsuke Nakamura. It's the only way to say it. You could say this was an open challenge. Bryan and Hardy, you mean? That's a good idea. Is there a way? Is there an open challenge? I bet there is an open challenge, but there should be. It's not good enough. Alright, we'll do a freestyle angle then. No, I'm cool with that. Good work. US Open Challenge is what it is. We're bringing it back. Cena will be like so happy. US Open Challenge. It'll get 5 minutes because we need to be careful of our time. Jeff Hardy, Daniel Bryan. Hardy will be rated on his mic skills and on him on his openness, because it's the pop of, oh damn it, we're getting Jeff Hardy and Daniel Bryan. Jeez, that's the idea anyway. Let's put it before the match, because that'll be weird. What? Okay, so we have a classic is the idea, or a mini classic, so I haven't got too much time. And then we move into the women's title. So this is a match that if I find we don't have enough time for everything I want to do, we could take it away. But for now, we'll put it in. Carmella will beat Naomi. There's a lot of heels winning on this show, I've just noticed. It's not going to take too long because they're not great wrestlers. They'll have 4 minutes. It's Carmella versus Naomi. Carmella is, of course, the SmackDown Women's Champion. I'm keeping that as it is. You have James Ellsworth. Ellsworth's involved here somewhere. He is on the roster, I believe. And you know, let's tell that story then. But better storytelling, because we need a storytelling match. And yeah, cool. I'm cool with that. Let's do the outside manager interference. Because I guess he's the manager, isn't he? So yeah, we'll do it. Carmella will beat Naomi with the interference from, I don't want to put title on the line, too many title matches, from James Ellsworth. Hopefully that's going to book that. Fingers crossed, God knows what I'll do. But the important thing comes in the angle afterwards. We're building Charlotte, and we're building Carmella, that feud, and we're going to have Charlotte come out and attack Carmella, and she is going to hold the title high and say, look, this is my title. She's going to do that moonwalky flicking of the feet thing that they've been sharing. Charlotte attacks Carmella, which won't take too much time, 4-5 minutes, we'll go with that. which will then lead into the next bit. And it's what I'm trying to build on the shows, of things making sense and going click, 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 click. And once again, Paige here, we'll see her again. And she books a triple threat match for next week. She books a triple threat match for next week. Paige books next week. Actually, that's that. And it's a triple threat #1 contenders match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair, not Charles Robinson, versus Becky Lynch versus the yet to be seen on this so far, Asuka. Naomi always has a special entrance, just saying. Yeah. What am I doing? Sorry, time. She only needs 2 minutes to say that, doesn't she? She scripted again. She ain't happy. Can I actually change? Can I include that on the special entrance? I didn't know that was a thing I could do. There might be. I don't think it is. Which is a shame. But yeah, she does have a special entrance. Crazy entrance. I could do that dance, just saying. I'm not going to do it for you because I don't want to embarrass Naomi for how good I am at it, but I could do it. We'll see, that was how it was. We don't want to tell on the line. And yeah, she books the triple threat for next week. I'm trying to build matches for the following week to get more TV ratings. In theory, that's the idea. So we have a couple of more things to do. We need to get involved. Andrade Cien Almas. This is the original Shinsuke Nakamura song. It's better, but that's the idea. You don't want people going, oh yes, what a tune, to a heel wrestler, do you? Now I need a babyface guy on SmackDown for Almas to beat. Sin Cara. I've used Ty. I don't really want to use Woods because of the New Day thing. Alexander Wolf and Eric Young, they're all faces apparently. I haven't got Sanity involved in anything. Maybe Eric Young. Do we use Eric Young again after his failure on main event? Is that really a good idea? Or do we do Sin Cara? I think Sin Cara. Wait, that's actually what happened in last night. Why have I completely forgotten? They had a heck of a match on SmackDown last week. I wonder if the game would agree that could happen. Let's do it. The road agent notes don't come up. Oh, do they not? What? Oh, that's annoying as hell. Let me change that. Stupid thing. I want that. I want that. And I want that. How's that? Is that better? Let's like make it full screen or something. Jesus. Let's do that. That's better. That's better, right? Hopefully. Oh yeah, so we're going to put Almas over Strong again, another heel winning. But these guys will have a good 7-8 minutes to tell a little bit of a story. It's not a lot of wrestling because we're trying to cram a lot in, and we give in Bryan and Hardy a little bit of time, and we'll give the main event some time, is the idea. But Almas and Sin Cara, hopefully they'll do something. It's got to be Sin Cara. It's not Sin Cara, it's Sin Cara. Sounds a bit scarce, doesn't it? After the match, can we fit in we've got 36 minutes, and we're going to do, in my idea, we're doing three angles and a match. I don't know if we can fit it all in. We did a run off with Ronda Rousey. But we need to build the feud, that's the problem. So I mean, I guess we do the runoff again. It's something that's used a lot in wrestling anyway. You see it show to show. Sin Cara was awesome against Cien Almas. He was very, very good. Sin Cara was a very good wrestler, but yeah, he was surprising. Almas isn't the attacker. Is it Jimmy or Jay I've got in the storylines? Oh, it's both of them. I've got them both involved. Okay, I didn't realise I had both of them involved. So we'll do Jimmy here. We'll get Jimmy. Almas Ranulph. Just put that. Again, we can't give it too much time, but we'll do that. What happened to my SmackDown side? Does Paul Heyman just not works? Alright, so it's Corey Graves and Tom Phillips on SmackDown now. Fair enough. There's 32 minutes left, and we're heading into the main event scene. We need to hype it a little bit though, and similar to what we did on Raw with Jinder Mahal. Let's have Randy Orton cut in a promo. He isn't thinking about Joe just yet though, because he's got a number 1 contender match. Hypes the main event. You can have 4 minutes. Orton's not the best on the mic. So yeah, we'll do that. Randy Orton talking about the Miz. We'll stick Renee in there with him. Just have a little bit of an interview, and then we go into the main event, one-on-one match. It's Miz versus Orton for the number 1 contendership. I don't know how much time. Yeah, we'll do that. And give them a little bit of time. Raw will always get more time as the wrestling show in theory, just because they have a 3-hour show. But SmackDown's got a lot to get through, and you have to make the most of your time. So Miz and Orton are gonna look to what's spectacle? Spectacle. Have a spectacle, guys. I don't know if that's gonna work. And the winner of the match will be the Miz. Yeah, you saw that coming. And it will be in a way to there is a thing I'm looking at. Outside interference. Can I say who does the outside interference? That's how I do it. Outside interference from Samoa Joe. He's furious. He ain't happy. Last week, Samoa Joe hit Randy Orton with an RKO of his own. A lot of people do recaps of shows on lesser shows like main event to make it better, but them off screen. Maybe. Yeah, Joe hit RKO on Randy Orton last week, and Randy Orton isn't bothered. He doesn't want to fight him. Well, I'm going to cost you your number 1 contendership. That's the idea. Randy Orton is very unhappy at the booking of this match and wants you to change it. What's your issue, Randy? Put over somebody else for once. The best way to actually fix that, I've noticed, is alright, okay, fair enough, you ain't happy, let's keep you strong then. And then usually they're happy. Look at that, he's happy. Oh, I'll lose as long as I look good, I don't mind. And the angle to end the show then, we are going to have a little bit of a confrontation. The Miz is officially the number 1 contender for the WWE Championship. So AJ Styles is going to come out, and we're going to have a face-to-face to end the show. That's the visual you're going to have to end the show. Miz. Now Styles confronts Miz. The match is set from that. I've got to book at least 6 more minutes, so we'll give some more time to people then. Jeff Hardy and Daniel Bryan is the first one that gets a lot more time. So there, and we'll also give Almas and Sin Cara a little bit more time, just to do some things like that. There we go. I think we're ready to see SmackDown and see if it's going to be better than that Raw rating. Just to double check everyone's where they're not meant to be, and Roman Reigns won't pop up in a random tag match again. It's gone quite dark, hasn't it? Should I whack a light on? I'm going to whack a light on and then we'll do SmackDown. I'm not even pausing it. You can still hear me. I don't mind. Whacking a light on. I'm shutting the curtains. I'm whacking a light on. And let there be light. And let there be light. One thing I hate with WWE is there's no stables. I mean, there is. New Day technically is a stable because it's more than 2 people. Sanity, the Undisputed Era. Over on Raw, you've got. There's a stable I'm thinking of. I don't know, it's gone. Well, you've also got the best stable of that there has ever been on SmackDown that could just reunite just like that, and that, of course, is the Welcoming Committee. I mean, what a stable. Shield, nah, not got the body of work of the Welcoming Committee. I'm joking, by the way. But yeah, that's a good show. We'll do SmackDown. Let's do it. Good start. AJ Styles calls out The Miz, challenges him to a match. Miz responds and refuses the challenge, like we spoke about earlier. And you know what? I'm happy with that. It got the crowd off to a strong start. Got them hot. Probably could have gone with the brawl after that in the end. But good stuff. Nobody needs to improve because they're pretty good on the mic, both of them. Paige books the match then, 56 because Paige. We don't need a pre-booking because we've already booked it. I meant to continue. That's what I meant to do. Okay then, 49 for the Tag Team Championship match is a bit of a blow. It's their first defense of the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Roman was the weak link. 58, 55. They had a better in-ring ability than the champions. Weird. The announcing quality lifted the match on. The colour commentary was good, so that's Corey Graves doing his bit, really. And Corey Graves and Tom Phillips had good commentary, which is why I kept them two together. I'm happy with that. Either way, it's a tag title match on Raw, on SmackDown. And it's good. 49 could be worse. 41 for this is a bit weird. New Day try and attack, but end up getting... Oh, I put it the wrong way around. You get the point. Samoa Joe cut a promo, got a good 67 rating here, and he's advanced the storyline, gained heat. Good. Got the crowd hot, and we go into Samoa Joe dominating Ty Dillinger. 4 minutes, Kikina clutch with a submission. The announcing quality is good again. In-ring thumbs at 68. Samoa Joe's the boss. Good stuff. All good stuff. And then the US Open Challenge, your idea, Mr. Bugs 2435. Got your name for a second. Sorry, buddy. 62. Not a bad rating. You got 2 hot stars in there. Daniel Bryan's picture needs changing. I ain't happy with that. And then the match. Oh yes, a 72 match, the best match we've had on the series so far, so to speak. And it's great. Got the crowd buzzing. Double DQ. We also saw Rusev run in and attack Bryan and also attack Hardy. It's meant to cause the DQ, but alright, we'll go with it. But yeah, fantastic. 60 for Jeff Hardy, 79 for Daniel Bryan, because he's bloody Daniel Bryan. He's the goat face killer, as he was called a few weeks ago on SmackDown. Happy with that. I mean, he got worse. Rusev getting involved. Look, he's getting involved everywhere. Carmella and Naomi. 4 minutes. That's all it needed. James Ellsworth interfered and Carmella won with the super kick. Put the champion over a bit more. My dog does not like Carmella, do you? Do you? No. But yeah, pretty good. It could be worse. Carmella and Naomi aren't the best in-ring performers. And the Divas struggle to get heat on this game. I really feel like the person who did this database just hated Divas. Divas again. Jeez, women wrestlers. Afterwards, Charlotte Flair came down, beat up Carmella, stood over with the title, got a 39. James Ellsworth is not suited to his gimmick, apparently. But it cooled the crowd a bit. It did advance the segment, but that's okay. And then she made the match for next week, the triple threat. And this should have a bit of pre-booking. We'll do that, bad boy. Press yes. Let's do pre-booking anyway. For SmackDown TV next week. It's a triple threat match. That's what I want. Not a 5-way. Just a triple threat. A 3-way. It's a weird thing to say when the skills involved. 3-way. There we go. And it's an all babyface affair, isn't it? Charlotte, Becky, Becky. There you are. And Asuka. That should be a heck of a match. In real life, I mean, on this game it's going to suck because they hit the Divas. Triple threat. Number 1 contenders. On SmackDown, you earn your title shots. Better do a US title open again next SmackDown Live. Yeah, maybe. Good plan. I don't know what I've got on my phone. No, I won't be, I'm afraid. No, because we need to get all 4 men involved a bit more, and a US Open Challenge isn't always the way to do it. We're going to do... Spoiler, we're going to do a tag. Maybe. I may change my mind, but that's what I've got on my phone. So. Right, so that's booked for next week. And then Almas and Sin Cara 47. This game. 47. So when you look at it on the star rating, 47 is a 2.2 sort of thing. What am I thinking? Yeah. I can't double 47. What's wrong with me? Right, 80, 94. No. That's 47 out of... Jesus. Right. Yeah, 22 and a half. 23 and a half. So, 2 and... Yeah. Just under 2.5 stars. I don't agree with you. I'm not having it. Jimmy Uso ran down. That got a 40. That's not bad. Randy Orton's getting better at his gimmick. Well, that's always good. Renee Young underperformed, but he hyped the main event, and it's now time for the main event. She got a 62, not bad. Had great wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. The Miz defeated Randy Orton in 14 minutes and 23 seconds by pinfall with a skull-crushing finale. Following interference from Samoa Joe, and Miz is now the number 1 contender for the WWE Championship. That match we can book in for Extreme Rules. Book the match. We can book it in. It's AJ Styles versus The Miz. Hype that thing up. You know you can. Styles versus Miz. WWE Championship. Oh yes. Reigns, Lesnar, Styles, Miz. There's your 2 main title matches for Extreme Rules. I'm cool with that. And to finish off the show, AJ Styles and The Miz have a heated confrontation but don't come to blows. A 73 rating. The fans are in on this segment and they are in on this feud. End the show. As you can see, the 2 best parts of the show then. 75 for Styles and Miz, 73 for Styles and Miz. No coincidence. A 72 for the Jeff Hardy Daniel Bryan US Open Challenge. Very, very good match. Happy with that. Feeling as WWE doesn't have enough interesting storylines going on. I disagree. Styles and Miz there. Hello. This fatal 4-way stuff. Triple threat Divas match. Triple threat women's match next week. I will get it right at some point. As long as you have 1 heel and 1 babyface, it's fine. You could have 5 heels in a match with 1 babyface. Yeah. It's a very, very weird. It's a very, very weird setup. This game. I don't know. It's a little bit too weird because you're just seeing some bizarre ratings. I mean. I did on Raw. I did Dolph and Finn for 20 minutes or so, and it gets us a 50 something rating, 60 rating, just about a 3-star match when Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler have 20 minutes to wrestle. I ain't buying it. At all. There we go. Good week of TV though. I think good week of TV. Better than last week. We're getting there. Some good matches. We're building up Extreme Rules, and that's always good. Let's take a look at some of the people in terms of the popularity once the game decides to, do its thing and load. What's their stamina? Whose stamina are we talking about? I'm lost. Are we talking Finn and Dolph? Maybe that had something to do with it, but I would think they'd have good stamina. Because it's Finn Balor. That's Dolph Ziggler. They can do it for 20 minutes. We saw them do it for 20 minutes. I don't know. So that's the first week of my phone screen done. And then we've got the second week. Which needs changing a little bit because we're not having that promo package put in there. Because I forgot there's the third week of TV before Extreme Rules. So, yes. Dolph and Finn, you're on a bit. Yeah. I'll have a look. Once we get through the emails. Oh, it's a tune, this is. Main event was awful. Drug testing for main event. Lack of big names again. And they're unhappy with SmackDown, which... I mean, what did you guys think? Anyone watching? What did you think? Come on, Mr. Bugs2435. What did you think? Was that a bad show? Was that a bad show? You got Jeff Hardy and Daniel Bryan. Don't tell me that was a bad show. Support me here. Lots of morale issues here. Lots of morale issues. But if we look at the roster itself, then and we'll look at Dolph. Stamina wise, 98 stamina. Look at his stats, and you're telling me he's having a 60 rating. It must be a popularity thing. 50. What's Finn's? 50. Maybe that's what it is. Dean's got a 60. I can't wait for Dean to come back. Cena's got an 80. Maybe that's what it is. And then when you look at Brian and Jeff, who are basically the same booking in theory to have a good match, good long match. Finn is getting old though, 36. That's harsh. 36 is not old for a wrestler. Are you telling me? Right, let's compare him to... I mean, Cena's 41. I know Cena's a little bit older. So fair enough, I'll give you that one. But, who? Cesaro? 37. Cesaro's not even hit his peak yet, I would say. That's a bit harsh, buddy. Brock Lesnar, 40. I mean, if you look at the women, Bayley's 29. She's younger than I thought. Who else? Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan. I don't care. It's like looking at AJ Styles and saying, oh, look, he's going into Sprite. He's 41 years of age. He's bloody brilliant. Seth Rollins, 32. Balor's older than I thought he was, actually, to be fair. Balor's a lot older than I thought he was. Okay. We need to look at, in terms of the overness. So it says Roman Reigns is our top guy, really. It's gone wrong. Get off my screen. I don't know how to get it off. It's just gone weird, isn't it? There we go, fixed it. I'm on his screen bit. I mean, Roman Reigns, in popularity wise, is one of the top stars, and he's only at 70. We need to build some more top stars. I don't know how to get off this screen when he does this. I just need you to get off my screen. Madness. I don't want to negotiate with him. I just want to get off the screen. There we go, got there. Bottom right. Oh, we need to move this forward. We've got 5 days to get through. Trying to get Kenny Omega. Probably not. I like Kenny. I think Kenny's perhaps the best professional wrestler in the world today. Up there with Styles and Rollins and some of the other New Japan guys, the likes of Okada and whatnot. But when I'm booking this and I'm looking at WWE rosters, two things that sort of goes against getting Omega. One, the roster's really good as it is. You've got so many top stars who could be booked to the moon with the right writing. The likes of Seth Rollins, Styles, Almas, Owens, Zayn, Cesaro, Balor. You've got there's more. Ziggler's great. Drew McIntyre, New Day, and a lot of them. To be honest with you, my point is there's a lot of big. I didn't even mention Daniel Bryan. The big people who could be big is the point. That doesn't make sense. You get my point. So I didn't want to bring in new people and muddy the waters, so to speak. I think there's enough to work with. And also, is it realistic that Kenny Omega would come in? Probably not. I can't see Kenny Omega signing for the WWE for another 2 years or so. So at the same time, as much as this is my booking, and yes, that's fine, I kind of want it to match a little bit, or at least see him a little bit realistic. NXT last night, Ricochet and Aleister Black defeated Cole and O'Reilly. It's only got a 50 segments, so it's not just us that's struggling, because that should be incredible. Cassius Ohno defeated Gabrielle Ely. That was the main event, by the way, Ricochet and Black. That's a lot of people we can work with down in NXT as well, developmental. I kind of wish it was a TV show, because I'd love to book NXT, but I mean, I could do it and change it, but it's just a lot of work. He's a very ugly bloke, Kenny. Jeez. Jesus. Jackie Numazawa. One man we didn't mention who's really, really underrated, Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze. I wonder what he's going to do with Fandango out. I don't know, to be honest. Ooh, interesting news. War Games is confirmed for NXT TakeOver in November once again. I don't know how they're going to do it with these guys this time. It's going to be madness. I'm getting bored of the song now. That's what it smells. I love this version of Randy Orton's theme song. I absolutely. I'll turn it up for you a little bit if you want. They counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. Main event fashion files. Main event fashion files. I'll turn down a little bit actually because I'm talking. So I'm more important than this. Put it back down. Main event fashion files. Maybe, but that involves me actually booking main event. I've got to do Raw first. I'm not thinking about main event at the moment. I should probably. Emails. Almas isn't happy with the push still. Akam's not happy. Ricochet wants to come out. It's all this stuff again. In terms of Almas, actually, I can change his push because he's someone I can see is probably better than he is. Jim Uso wants a pay rise. Everybody wants bloody pay rises all the time. Get lost. And then, yeah, look at Almas. Why are you doing this to me? Try again. There we go. Andrade Almas. What's he at? It's a lower. You see, I see him as a lot more than a low. Fair enough. Not an opener. He's actually a mid-carder at the moment. I'll keep him as a mid-carder at the moment. But I can see him as a bit more than that. He's got a lot of star quality. That's what I've changed. I mean, he needs to get more popular. Usos are bloody crazy. Yeah, I love them as a tag team. But, you know what? I've started this stream tonight and I've had maybe 7 or 8 different wrestlers come at me and say, I want a pay rise. I gave somebody a pay rise. Dolph Ziggler a little bit of a pay rise, and yeah, everybody came out of the woodwork. So no more pay rises. The only person that gets paid more is me, and I don't get paid for this. So who's paid him with peanuts? Gary Catcher, hello buddy, welcome to the stream. Peanuts, I'm not sure that would go down as a legal wage. I can try. Don't think it'll work. Can you imagine taking that back home to your wife and be like, oh, I've worked hard today. 6 whole peanuts. I don't know why you'd hold it like this, because now it looks like you're saying something a little bit different when you hold it like that and say. Anyway. It takes a while to get through the week. I don't know how much longer we're gonna. I mean, I'll book this week's. If it lets me, but I do have work in the morning, so holla. The Dominators are very it's an arrogant name, that, isn't it? I mean, he's a Batman wannabe with that hairstyle, that makeup. It's sort of like Batman that has 2-year-olds drew and realised, oh, I've drew too many. Oh well, you can have extra wings. Batman on Red Bull, that's what he is, not the Dominator. Batman on Red Bull. 205 live will be glorious. I still suck at this game now. I've been playing since 2003. Yeah. You're not filling me with a lot of confidence. Angelo Dawkins wants to be brought on the main roster. Nope. Got a couple of things. See, look at all these pay rises. Heath Slater and Mickey James, 2 experienced wrestlers. They should know by now. If Fitz didn't do it, I ain't doing it. Get lost. The one-man band. I mean, maybe he should go back to being on a straight corner, being a one-man band. 205 Live will be glorious. On that note, we need to figure out how we're going to get 205 Live back on the TV. Get rid of main event. Sorry, I know you want Fashion Files of main event, but I don't want main event. What's figured? Interesting. I should change the figurehead. It shouldn't be John Cena. It should be Roman Reigns. And I know that's going to annoy a few of you, but it should be Roman Reigns. I'm going to do it. I'm going to regret it. I'm going to do it. Slater needs this job. He's got kids, damn it. I don't give a shit about the kids. I've done it. I've done it. Roman Reigns is my figurehead now. Now John Cena has morale issues. Poor guy. I mean, I shouldn't have done it to him. He's split up with Nikki Bella. I don't know if you guys saw the start of this stream for the people that are watching now, but I started with this piece of news. I wonder if it'll show me still. I bet it doesn't. Will it? Will it? Will it? I wonder. Oh, where is it? Where is it? It's about here. Oh, is it not show it? That's okay. Anyway, the news started. Dude, don't go Brock on Slater. Well, this is what I'm getting into. It started at the end of last night's stream, and obviously I started with it today. Brock Lesnar has broke up with Sable. He was having an affair with Nikki Bella. Poor John Cena. He's lost his figurehead. He's doing awful with movies. And now Brock Lesnar's stole his girl. Poor guy. Poor guy. I suppose NXT TakeOver last night. Oh no, and Johnny Gargano defeated Adam Cole and O'Reilly in the main event. What was the title match though? Where's Aleister Black? Mustache Mountain won the NXT Tag Team titles, which is pretty cool. TM, yeah. There's no Tyler Black on that show. That's weird. Use the filters; it should still be there. Let me have a look. It should still be there, shouldn't it? Story type. Relationships. Here we go. Cheating divorce. Brock Lesnar and Reina Lesnar, Sable, have divorced after the former was caught cheating with Nicole Garcia. Now, if you go onto roster and go on Nikki Bella, where's she at? Nikki. Look at this when you click on her. Viewer profile. And if you look at her personal, hatred of Sable, and she's now dating Brock Lesnar. You couldn't write this. You actually couldn't. Well, I mean, the computer did, but madness. And I said at the start of yesterday's sort of stream when I started this, I said I'm not doing Brock Lesnar and John Cena. I have no interest. Well, I have an interest in doing that now. John Cena fighting back for his girl. Brock's a savage. Brock is a savage. I couldn't believe it. It's still madness. It's still absolute madness. Let's move on to the next 2 days. It's just the image of John Cena coming home, and hello Nikki, I'm home. Hearing weird noises, hearing grunting, hearing manly grunting, very manly grunting. And there's a banging on the wall, and he walks in, and there's Brock Lesnar, there's Roman Reigns, and then there's Nikki Bella, doing their thing, and Nikki and Brock just don't even notice Cena. Carry on what they're doing. Cena makes himself heard, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, didn't see you there." Just madness. Welcome to TEW. Yeah. It's just, I can't believe it. Brock Lesnar, legend. Biggest problem is the people with creative control, people not doing what I tell them to. Or you would have loved to work in WCW in the late 90s, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you just? I don't know who's got creative control on my bit here. I don't think many people in WWE have creative control. I guess the people that do are... I'd expect Cena probably has a bit. Brock Lesnar will, because he's Brock Lesnar. Yep, WCW died. Yeah. What am I doing? Game. Oh, see now Becky Lynch wants one. I like Becky Lynch. She's awesome. She wants 7,000. I'll give you half of that. You're annoyed, bitch. Just everyone's after money. What was I doing? Creative control I was looking for, wasn't I? You reminded me. I don't know where I see that. I'm guessing it'll probably be in like his contract sort of thing. If we look at Brock as an example, if we view his profile, I don't know, where is it? It's his skills. I don't know about his skills. So his popularity's gone up. Personal. No. Where do you see the creative control? Tell me in the comments, because I have no idea. It's here somewhere, isn't it? Availability. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Blacklist. Blacklist Brock Lesnar for cheating with Nikki Bella and destroying John Cena's hopes of a happy family. Where is it? He's under a written deal. He's not worried about employment, maybe? Stop it. Behaviour. I don't know where it is. Tell me. View contract. I was thinking that's probably it, but I don't know where that bit is. Where do you view contract? Am I going mad? Employment. I thought it would have been there. Am I going bonkers? Am I on the wrong thing completely? Click the yellow text. Oh right, got ya. Yeah, I got there. Awkward. Right, yeah, contract type written, guaranteed downside none. It's got 8 months left on it, all that. Exclusively in ring. Special attraction. Push control, never lower than a main eventer. He doesn't wrestle on BTV or house shows. And he does have creative control, yeah. He has a non-compete. And my guess would be, I think Daniel Bryan probably would have creative control. He doesn't on the game, but I think in real life Daniel Bryan would have a say in what he does because he's at that stage. AJ Styles as well probably would, as WWE champion, have a say in what he does. He's no creative control there. Is it only Brock on this game, do you reckon? Triple H would, but Triple H is creative, so it's kind of a catch-22 there. John Cena, I bet Cena does. I would expect Cena does. Yes, creative control Cena. Randy Orton probably does as well in this game actually. I wonder if Ronda Rousey would. I bet she probably does in real life have a little bit of creative control. That's the wrong thing. Randy Orton doesn't. Interesting. I'm going to move this forward. We're a day away from Raw, guys. 10 o'clock English time. I don't know where you guys are watching from. Let me know in the comments. Where are you at? You in England, America? Man, I wish Shibata wasn't screwed up. Okay. Jack Doan. No Charles Robinson, is he? I'm not a big fan of Cassius Ohno, to be honest with you. I think he's a great wrestler in terms of Chris Hero on the Independence was great, and in terms of in-ring stuff, Ohno's pretty good, but he's not. Is he just mirror most of the screens in the game not showing on stream? It might not be you, buddy, because I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Let me do one thing. Okay, I've made that twice. I didn't mean to make that twice. Let's go. I'm messing with things now. I don't know. It's just a lot of sources in my OBS, guys. It's just long. It really should just be one source on OBS is the whole game, but every window that pops up has to be a different source. It's really weird. I don't think there's any other way of doing it, so as long as you get the booking screens, I guess it's not too bad. I guess. Well, you're the ones watching it, so decisions. There's decisions. Can you guys see decisions? You can see decisions, right? In the pay rises. Corey Graves wants one, Cedric Alexander on one. Can I just ignore them? I can't ignore them. Cedric's furious. I am pissing everyone off. Corey Graves is not just furious. He is absolutely furious. He is. He's got to get another tattoo going. Fuck you, boss. That's what he's doing. I probably shouldn't swear too much because I'm trying to put this on YouTube. What's this message come up on my screen? I don't really know what's going on here. I'm messing with things. Stop messing. Oh, we're at the Hilton Coliseum for Monday Night Raw tonight. That's what that little thing was come up. I don't know if you guys saw it. And things need to improve a little bit, don't they? In terms of people being out. How long is Neville out for? Can we see that? There we go. Be honest thing, wouldn't it, I guess? Because if we do 205 Live, Neville will be a big part of that. If you look at his availability on his profile, I'm learning. What's the old god about? What have I done? Availability. 28 days. Interesting. We could bring Neville back in. I see the pay rise request, but not your response. Not that big of a deal. Cool. That's funny. I said no. You can guess I said no because fuck them guys. I like all you guys actually. Right, let's book Raw. Let's do it. I'm talking too much. Let's do it. Where's my phone? Here it is. Right. Shh. Calm. It's just Raw. It's fine. Okay, we are going to start by making a match for Extreme Rules, and we are going to have a call out and a challenge accepted. For once, it's similar to SmackDown, I guess. It's going to be Seth Rollins calling out Dolph Ziggler and making the match. They don't need long with it, 5-6 minutes. Rollins calls out Ziggler, and I'm going to do the sorry guys, Ricochet call up on 205 Live. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've had this game for a week and I still don't know what I'm doing. Roy Robs. Yeah, me neither. It's a challenging game. I've been doing this for 2 nights. 2 nights, guys. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Seth Rollins, yes. So Seth Rollins will get. He wants to work out a script. All right. Yeah, and Dolph. Dolph is a comedian. He does comedian shows. So in theory, he should be able to work out a script. I know this game isn't about in theory, but hey ho. Yeah, we'll start with that then. We'll book that for Extreme Rules. I might do the Iron Man, and then that leads straight into a tag match. We mentioned. I've just realised what I've booked here, and they are. I'm looking at what I planned for both shows on my phone earlier today when I was sort of just bored at work, and I have booked very similar shows back to back. So you know what? We're gonna book this shit on the fly. We are gonna go. What WWE do now, really? A little bit on the fly, a little bit. No, we'll change what we do SmackDown then. No, that's a good idea. Right, I'm talking to myself now. We're going to do a 2-on-2 tag match. We'll do Rollins, Ziggler, McIntyre, and yeah, I haven't had higher than a B yet for a show rating. I don't go out higher than a D. Great. Seth, can you guys see this screen? Oh, you can't. You can't. Right, let's change that. There we go. You can see that screen now. I'm going to have to check everything. You can see it, so that's good. Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. That was what we built from last week's show where Balor saved Rollins. We could have done the tag match there, and we're going to do it this week instead. And they are going to have a good amount of time to have a good match here. And if they don't, then I'm just flabbergasted by this game. That's what I'm gonna say. Rollins, Balor versus Ziggler, McIntyre, and we'll give them time. We're gonna give them a lot of time. Sort of a 2-3 segment sort of match, if that makes any sense to you guys. As long as the rating is higher than your population overness, you're good. I don't know if it is.
It's true. Two friends like us never sit around and discuss how
you guys aren't getting that screen right. You need to get that screen, so let's do that. Window capture. Okay, you should be getting that screen now, and we'll fit it to the screen. Alright, I'm learning for you guys. I'm learning. Right, so who did I have wanting to win this one? I want Rollins to win, to look strong at this point. So you got to think when you see some of these, I can see like where I say I want Rollins looking strong. In my head, when I thought this up earlier, I had in my head that this was the final week before the pay-per-view. It's not. In my head, I had Rollins look strong going into the pay-per-view. So, yeah. If it's lower, someone's not working hard enough. Well, it's the greatest of this song. So Seth will win. And I want you guys not to lift the crowd, not to have a brawl. High spots could be a thing. No, have a technical masterclass. You guys can do it. You guys have got the ability. These are 4 of the best professional wrestlers on the Raw brand. So realistically, these guys can have a good match. And how else? Was there anything else I wanted to book on it? One person I do want to keep strong in this is the IC champion, Dolph Ziggler. And on that note, okay, I get what's going on. Stupid windows. Yeah, I don't know how that's looking for you guys. I think I've got like 2 different things going on. What happens if right? We don't need that window, surely. I don't know what that window is, but we're getting rid of it. That better. That should be better, in theory. I don't like how it's blocking me off. You guys need to look at my beautiful face. Is that one? It's not that one. Stop moving things. It's that one. We're seeing two of the same. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. That is annoying. Why is this game do this? Doing this for? I'm moving a lot of things. This must be horrible for you guys to watch. 23 minutes for a technical masterclass. Yeah, it's probably too long, isn't it? Thinking about it. I told you I'm bad at this game, guys. How much are you meant to have for technical masterclass? Is it too long? Requires at least 15 minutes, though. I reckon 23 minutes. Am I wrong for that? Is that too much? Drew McIntyre seems to do terrible in mine, so I'm contemplating sending him back to NXT. Oh, I mean, he hasn't impressed me so far. He should be impressing me. I want to do 23 minutes. Tell me if I'm wrong and I'll change it. Tell me why. But it looks good to me. Right, so we'll kick off the show then, focusing on the IC title bit. There is an angle coming here though. It's a table angle to lead up to a table match at Extreme Rules, and Elias has had enough of this bullshit that Finn Balor's pulling, laughing at him laughing at him after losing to Apollo. He ain't happy, so fuck you, Finn Balor. Put you through a table. I need to stop swearing. I'm trying to put this on YouTube. My mother might watch it. She won't watch it. Yeah, Elias puts Balor through a table. That doesn't need 10 minutes. I should have changed that. Oh, I've got so much stuff. Get off my screen. That one? There. There. Please. 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 Right, change the tone now. There. I hate when he does this. So I don't know where the buttons are. I'm just purely guessing to try and get it off my. Oh, I don't exit without saving. I'll just exit. Right, did it. A 20-minute wrestling match on Raw. Am I dreaming? Look, I am a wrestling fan. I'm not. Look, I just want to see some good quality wrestling. The best for me, and obviously I may look older, or I may look like I'm about 90 because I'm tired, but 23 years of age, I wasn't a huge fan during the Attitude Era. I was very young for that. I think the first sort of years I started watching was about 2006, 2007. First sort of real memories I've got are like Jeff Hardy and Umaga, Cena, Booker and Big Show at Cyber Sunday where Kevin Federline destroyed the finish. Do you guys remember that? But the most fun I've had watching WWE would probably be the year of 2013, where you were getting quality wrestling week in, week out. Oh, I screwed up the times for match types are mixing together. Oh, right, go on. I'm playing in 1985, save myself. Cornet running Jim Crockett Promotions. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You gotta have some what's the word I'm thinking of? Determination to get that, to be doing that. That takes some real determination. Fair play to you, TARDIS. And TARDIS Mechanic, that username, buddy, I'm feeling you. I cannot wait for the new series. Right, what was I doing? I don't know what I was doing. Distracting me. Right, what was I doing? Okay, yeah, we're getting Sasha involved, of course. In the last week's show, for anyone that's just joining in now, Sasha and Bayley lost to the Riot Squad, and afterwards Sasha Banks cut a frustrated promo. She ain't happy with what's going on. I don't have them involved in a storyline up there. because it's not actually shown on yet. The idea is that Sasha, she ain't happy with Bailey at the moment. What am I looking for? Ruby, right. It's Sasha versus Ruby though, a one-on-one match. Give them a bit of time, about 10 minutes. No, 8 minutes. 10 minutes open. And the idea behind this one, I've given her a full name, is last week they lost the tag match, but in a singles match, Sasha can get the job done. So Sasha wins. I don't think I'm going to book it too much, just let them do what they want to do, a regular match, and just see what happens and see what impresses really. Sometimes I think this game might work better like that. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys let me know. But yeah, Sasha Banks, Ruby Riott. Afterwards, we'll do a little angle. I'm doing non-storyline stuff here, where we do a late partner save. Yeah, so Bailey will save Sasha from Ruby, and because it's got to be two of them. Do we want Sarah Logan or Liv Morgan, guys? Anyone know a good worker that could job for SmackDown Live? Are you looking for a face or a heel? Face or a heel? What am I doing? I reckon Liv. I don't know. I think Liv's a little bit better than Sarah Logan for some reason. Bailey makes a save. This Kairi Sanes. I don't know how to say that right. That's too long. 6 minutes. Gary Catcher, currently using the Afghanic database. Year is 1920 and only one company. Mate. Who's your big star? Give me the name of your champion in that 1920. My guess would be that it has something like a McGuffin. I don't know if that'd be right. Okay, Bailey makes a save. And then the first time that we see our figurehead, guys, is a interview, a promo, one-on-one. We're going to see Roman Reigns cut a promo. Suffering succotash, guys. Reigns hypes contract signing, because that's what's coming, guys. Oh yes, contract signing. He has 4 minutes. He doesn't need much. Talking about Brock Lesnar. I've got it here as an interview one-on-one, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's fun. Bugs2435. What are you looking for? Face or heels for people that you job on SmackDown Live? Who are you looking to put over, like? Because wasn't kayfabe still around during that time until someone spilled the beans? I think there was this big story where, obviously it was a big story at the time, but something similar. I think like in Chicago or something like that, they were buying off people's champions and stuff like that in the heydays of the Mafia and all that stuff. Wrestling's crazy. Reigns has contract signing. We're going to see AOP for the first time on the stream, guys. Actually, no, we're not. They were on that. We saw Akam and Razor on the main event failure, didn't we, last week? But they're going to be involved here. Akam and Razor. And we are going to put them over big time against the Lucha Dragons. We are going to unite the Lucha Dragons for this one. We use Sin Cara on SmackDown because he's a SmackDown wrestler. Damn it. Alright. Lucha Dragons version 2.0. Kalisto and Grand Metalik. I can't imagine this going down well, but this is a squash match. So, Razor. I like Razor better. Why not? Domination. And these literally going to get three minutes in ring. 3 minutes. AOP versus Lucha. They're not dragons, I guess, because it's not Sin Cara. So it's AOP versus Lucha. I don't know what a small dragon is. Lucha things. Lucha things. Kalisto, I like that. Lucha things. He's doing the Lucha thing. Oh, there's a lot of talking going on. Levi Andrews is champion. Game creates all its own workers and makes it so you have no idea who to hire. That's mad. I mean, it's great. It sounds really cool, but it's mad. Bugs2435. So you're looking for someone for CN to beat. On the SmackDown roster, I don't think I've got. I mean, can I look at my roster while I'm doing this? I can. I mean, if we look at my roster and just filter it to SmackDown, I don't know if you got the same database. I don't know what database I've got, to be fair. And then filter it just to the baby faces. I don't know if you guys can see this screen, but I don't know. Disposition, face. Can you guys see the screen? You can't see the screen. You don't need to see the filters, it's fine. You're doing a WWE Mexico special. Lucha House Party like in real life. Oh yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Yeah. We'll get to that. But this is the guys on SmackDown who are faces. Mike Chioda. Do. I'm doing it. So who could you really... I've had this same issue myself, actually. Of who... I use Ty. Ty's quite a good one that you can job out because he's only a mid-carder. R-Truth. I didn't realise this had R-Truth. R-Truth you could job out to Cien Almas. I might do that myself. Is this Teddy Long, seems like? It's the Mac Militant. No, it's it. Let's get back to booking the show. Yeah, so AOP gets put over pretty strong. And then we go back to the I don't know what to say there. For a first time, you've jumped into the deep end with WWE. Yeah. I've been playing TEW for years, and a company that big gets on top of me easy. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know where it comes from. I'm a football manager YouTuber, if anything, at best. I'm more of a journalist, if anything, but I'm doing it. Why not? What am I doing here? I think I wanted to pull apart Brawl here. It's not really a great... I mean, there is a Brawl thing. I thought I saw a Brawl thing. But we'll do it freestyle because it just works a bit better. Pull apart Brawl. Because we are really pushing these two guys, Braun Strowman and a heel Bobby Lashley, as the baddest. So we'll get a load of jobbers out there to try and split them up as well. Do it properly. Braun Strowman, and he will be rated on his Menace. Yeah, Menace for this one, isn't it? Bobby Lashley, Menace as well. Too many people to keep happy. So first thing I've done is cut an hour off Raw. Paul Heyman on the desk. Yeah, Paul Heyman on the desk because Paul Heyman's bloody awesome. Yeah, so we need some jobbers really to split this one up. So we'll get the Revival involved. I do want to use the Revival more, but they need building up big time, and it takes a lot. Where's his other guy? Scott Dawson and wow, I forgot his name. I've forgot his name. Jeez, Dash Wilder. There we go. And we'll also get a load of cruiserweight guys to try and split it up, so it makes it look even better if they push them away. Mustafa Ali. We used Grandmaster Lake already, haven't we? So who else we got? Noam Dar. Get him involved. No Way Jose can be involved. And TJP. And these guys, I'm not going to rate them guys, but this is purely about them two, isn't it? So I'll make R-Truth the Macarena to the ring and wear a hat made into tackle. You know what? R-Truth could pull that off. Legit. No, you should have R-Truth turn up at this Mexico special and go like hello Washington. Oh shit, sorry, my bad, wrong one. Little Jimmy. Yes, the Brood, yeah. Right, pull apart brawl. And after that, we're going to see good old Kurt Angle, and we make the match for Extreme Rules because we need to start building up the matches. Authority. Use this one a few times now, but we book a one-on-one. It's also not just a normal one-on-one, guys. For Extreme Rules, it's going to be a last man standing match. I don't know what you're thinking. Braun Strowman, last man standing. Oh, poor Bobby Lashley. We'll see. He only needs 3 minutes. Can't have Kurt talking too much because he's had so many concussions and neck damage that he struggles. I shouldn't talk about it. Kurt Angle, should I? Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley. Right. Make that match. Kurt is unhappy. He doesn't want to be scripted. Well, it didn't go well last time, so I'm going to script you. Yeah, truth lost in a minute. Yes. Anytime I need a jobber, I just hire locals so the people on my roster don't get angry with me. Yeah, but I mean, there's a place for a jobber. Someone like Heath Slater, he's on the Raw brand for me. That's who he is. He's a jobber. He's the modern day Brooklyn Brawler. What do? Angle books the match. And then to book the tag titles storyline a little bit more, we're going to have a couple of one-on-one matches. We're going to do Kevin Owens taking on Matt Hardy in a one-on-one match. This I'll give you a bit of time actually, because these two could go quite well. 14 minutes, yeah, probably just about the right amount of time actually. And I think I had Kevin Owens winning this, so I think Kevin Owens needs to be put over big time. Beating Matt, that's fine. These two can work the crowd with the gimmicks, and Kevin Owens loves audience interaction, so hopefully this will work depending on how it works out. Fingers crossed. KO versus Matt. 14 minutes. Happy days. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's getting a bit quicker-ish. KO Matt, and then legitimately straight afterwards we'll go straight into Bray and Sammy, which again I think would be a killer match. That'd be sick. Bray and Sammy, and to even it out a bit more, we're gonna have Bray win this one. Again, they'll get a bit of time, not as much time I don't think, maybe 8 minutes, but we need Bray going over. And this one we'll have Bray go over with a botched interference from Kevin Owens, who tries to get involved, balls it up big time, and Bray wins the match. And in terms of these guys will tell a story. Awesome. He did an angle where he was crying in the corner of the eating his taco hat and Macarena ring. That rhymes, mate. I like R-Truth. I think he's really funny, but did you not get Rey Mysterio back for the Mexico special? Please tell me you got Rey Mysterio back. Bray beats Sammy, and then we move into the women's title feud, and we are gonna do a partner save. I feel like I'm doing too much of the same stuff. I don't know why. Maybe I'm a limited creative mind, guys. What's this comment? Tell me Tito Santana slapped him till he left the ring, bugs. Oh god. Oh, what was it that Jesse Ventura always used to call Tito Santana? Chico and Truth. Well, there's a sitcom off if I've ever seen one. What was this? Ronda saves Natalia. I'm doing this thing with Ronda Rousey. She's not had a match yet on Raw. She's not had a match yet on the thing yet. But she's constantly coming out to make a save, to run off Bliss, to try and attack. She's the idea is she's going to come across as, oh, here comes Ronda Rousey, things are about to go down. That's the idea. I don't know if it'll work that well. Natalia, and it's Alexa and Nikki. I don't know if they've got an alliance on this, but I guess they do. TARDIS mechanic seems to have a thing for Ronda's legs. Whatever you're into, buddy. Oh, look, I didn't time this, but the fact that Val Venus has come on as you're thinking about Ronda Rousey's legs, it takes skill. You did Ray versus AJ for the main event for the title. Was it Lucha AJ? Oh, please tell me you had Juan Cena come. Please, you should have had Ray versus Juan Cena. Ronda saves Natalia, right. We're going to get... Oh, see now, I had a plan to do Heyman interview. But am I going to be able to do that if he's on the commentary desk? I guess I'm not. I guess I wouldn't be able to. I'm just going to scrap that bit of the segment and just go straight into a second interview. Actually, lots of interviews on this show. I've thought of for some reason. It's a 2-on-2 hype promo. Yes. And we'll get KO and Sammy talking again about the tag title matches. I think KO being on the mic as much as possible is good news because he's one of the best promo guys in the company, really. And Sammy's not bad. I know he's injured at the moment, and I feel like I'm kind of cheating by being able to use him, but he wasn't injured in the database, so suck it. Yeah, Sammy's not bad. Sammy's much better in a heel role on the mic than he was before. Yeah, I'm not going to script Kevin Owens, but Sammy's fine with it, actually. Reminds me of the time Val was talking about Christmas and New Year's. Oh gosh, this stream chat's about to take a dark turn, isn't it? That's WrestleMania, Mexico's main event, Ray versus Juan Cena. Oh, I am in. If you stream it yourself, buddy, I'm in. Totally. You've got to have the mask on, and like rather than a AA, it'd be more of a AA sort of thing. I don't know why. That was a silly joke. But Juan Cena, I'm in. And then, who else can you have on the show? Can you bring back... Oh, you've got to bring back the guys like Super Crazy and Psychosis. Visa on a pole match. That is the best idea I've ever heard. You'd lose a lot of viewers in Mexico, but Visa on a pole match, I'm in, guys. Book me a ticket to Mexico, I'll be there. I'll offer visas, it's fine. Right, KO and Sammy interview. We've still got 56 minutes to book, and I haven't got much more I wanted to do here. I haven't got enough matches, really. I really haven't got enough matches. Let's just book what I've got, and then we'll go a bit more. See what we can build into it. So I had a match here where I want Braun going over. I'm going to get Braun in a match. I haven't had him in a match yet. It's Braun versus Baron. The BBs. It's like a BB gun gone wrong. Yep, that's Mike Bailey versus Sin Cara. Special referee Vincenzo Del Russo. Oh god. No. I don't want to give these guys too much time. Maybe 11 minutes. This will be a brawling type of match. Baron and Braun. Bobby Roode I haven't involved at all. I don't know if it's just me, and it probably is, but I'm not a huge fan of Bobby Roode. All this song headbangers piss off. Braun Strowman is not like most girls. Right. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Bobby Roode. What about you guys? You a big fan of Bobby Roode? He just kind of bores me. He's not... I appreciate the Triple H version 2.0 gimmick, and the music, the theme music's great, and he plays the character really well. I admit all that. But in terms of in the ring, I don't think he's just quite quick enough. I remember his NXT Championship matches with Shinsuke Nakamura, and I thought some of the worst matches Nakamura's ever had in the company. So I better get over this. Right. Yes, and we're going to have a World Brawl here. I'm not really using Baron Corbin much either at the moment. I'm not a huge fan of Baron Corbin. I like Roode, but he's 41. That's true. Maybe the age comes into it. And he had a good career in TNA. I actually liked Roode in TNA. So maybe it's the age. What was it? What am I doing? Right, so we do that, and then what I had next was the contract signing for the main event. And I haven't booked it off here. So I need to book something else. Contract signing. Give it 20 minutes, actually. Give it a massive amount of time. And it's Brock and Roman and Kurt in the ring with them. Kurt doesn't want to be scripted. No, I'm scripting you. Thanks for the ideas. Bad that my computer doing crazy stuff and OBS doesn't even work. Mate, I'm working off a laptop. That's why the stream's not that great of a quality. I don't know what it looks like for you guys, but I've got it up on my TV here to try and keep an eye on it, and it's a little bit juttery. But I don't know what it's like for you guys. Both Roode and Storm should have gone straight for top spots when the iron was hot and people moved them when they jumped to WWE. Maybe. 41 is no age to be floundering in NXT in the mid-card. I'd agree with that. But I'd also say, so if you want to push Bobby Roode more towards the top, whose spot does he take? There's only so many people you can push, as I'm sure you guys know playing this game. Right, contract sign. I've got 23 minutes. There's a match we can have here. There's a match we can push in. I don't know who. I don't know where. Look at the roster. Let's just add a random match in. You guys probably can't see this bit. You can't. I'm just taking it through to Raw. I mean, we can add more time for some of the other matches there. Orton? You put Roode ahead of Orton? Yeah. I get the point you're making of he's been sell for a couple of years now. And that's why they turned him heel. But would Roode get the crowd responses that Orton gets? Sorry if that was loud. Will Roode get the crowd responses? I don't know. Orton's got too much respect. I've got like an actual itch in the back of my throat that's going to be coughing. I'm going to mute my mic 1 second and I'll be back. That was horrific. Right, so we need to look at who we can book in this. I'm gonna get the roster up so you guys can see it. Oh, you can't see it. That's it. See, I'm looking at popularity wise and someone who's actually gonna make a difference to the ratings of the show. Do you remember anything back yet? Who have we not used? I'd love to build it out, but that's what the thing is for. Jason Jordan back. I'm not using him there. Jinder Mahal, hello. He did well against Reigns last week in the main event. That's what I meant about going for it when he debuted. Everyone went crazy and was talking about it. You have reputation, shot factor, establishing. Yeah, he's not exactly Mr. Perfect in the ring, but on the mic, he's the best cure for insomnia ever. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. Rude though. If you don't debut in NXT, you don't get the glorious gimmick and the glorious song. And does Rude be as successful in WWE without it? Probably not. I would have been happy with Rude being pushed more when he first came in, but the body of work that he's done since then just hasn't impressed me. So right, we need to book a match here. So we've got Jinder. Kane's on Raw for some reason. I'm not. Kane's a main eventer on Raw. Get lost. Main eventer. Get lost. Just get off. Right. Who can we put with Jinder to have a decent 10-minute match? It's not many people, is there? You know what? Viewer's choice. First name I see in the comments. First babyface name. We'll have a match with Jinder Mahal. I'll give them 10 minutes. Go on. Wait. We're talking about Bobby Roode. That's what WWE does to people. I think some folks' best years are in developmental and they spend so much time down there when they come to the main roster, people are kind of meh. That's a fair point though, actually. Somebody like... Right, I'll get to my point in a second because Bugs2435 says no way Jose, so I'm booking it. And I'm booking Jinder to go over. You're damn right I am. Where do we put it? Maybe there. No. Let's just do 2 matches before the contract's on it. Why not? What were people talking about? Sorry. Points at Bayley. Bayley's not in a match. Oh yeah. But we got 2 Diva storylines, 2 women's storylines, and you can't do much more than that. I'm making Aiden English to Aiden Guerrero. Should be Adrian Guerrero. The last of the era. He has the car, music, and built to be the WWE Mexico was US champ. Brilliant. It's Rusev Day, Holmes. Right. We could have done Apollo. You picked No Way Jose over Apollo guy. Guy. I don't call you a guy now. I don't know how you are. I assume you are. No Way Jose versus Jinder. And Jinder's going over. Jinder. This segment is Don't Hinder Jinder. I will not hinder Jinder. And they're getting 12 minutes. Oh, this is going to be awful. They're going to work the crowd. Jinder's going over. He's going to dominate. And it's going to be a decisive finish. No Way Jose is being buried down to China. It's not the main event. I'm going to put it there. There. We have 9 more minutes we need to book. Don't hinder There's an entire Twitter account dedicated to gifs of Bayley's butt. I love the internet. Johnny 8, Agent in a Mahal. Same match. Yeah. Titus 12 versus Jinder storyline. Shit, son, what you doing? Oh man, I'm going for it. I don't give a shit. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. You say this, I bet it does better than some of the other ones because this game seems to like Jinder Mahal. Right, we're doing that. We need to add more time to some matches, and I'm thinking we'll give Bray Sammy a bit more time. Yeah, John Cena's in how he is. Fuck it, Jinder can have more time. He needs it. It's fine. 20-minute match. Longest match on the show. No, second longest match on the show. Look, you can't say I don't do this for you guys. Jinder Mahal will be in a 20-minute match on Monday Night Raw. I mean, if that's... I might make it... No, I'm not going to make it a main event. I'm not going to... I ain't that stupid. Right, I think we're good. I think we're sort of good. Are there any storylines up there that I haven't mentioned here? Rollins Ziggler IC title. Let me just load up my OBS so I can see it. Right. Strowman and Lashley, we have a pull-apart brawl and Braun's in a match. Lesnar and Reigns, we have the contract signing and that's it. Keep it for them, that's fine. Balor and Elias. Elias puts Balor through a table. Ziggler Rollins, yep. Hardy Wyatt, yep. Bliss Rousey, yep. So I think we're good. I think we cover all our bases. Give Roman a crappy work shoot promo. I don't know how you do it. We're going to go with it. Run the show. See how bad this is going to be. Okay, so Dolph Ziggler accepts the challenge from Seth Rollins. We have an Iron Man match at the pay-per-view, and that got a 53. It gained some heat, and we'll pre-book it for Extreme Rules. Book match. 1-on-1. What do you guys think of the Iron Man match last night? And the stupid crowd. Thinking out the Royal Rumble. Ridiculous. Iron Man. No. What am I doing? Ziggler versus Rollins. Iron Man match. What are people saying? Not much. Okay. We'll do that. Okay, that's booked. Next segment. Okay. So, 53 rating for a tag match of 24 minutes between these guys. Is that normal for this game, guys? Is that normal? Is it me doing something wrong, or is that not normal? Because I'm just, it's bizarre. Seth and Balor 65-61, 55-58 for the heels. I feel like it should be better than that. Finn next Universal Champ after Roman. He's going to take a lot of building up to get to that level. Anyway, who said Roman's winning the belt? I might keep it on Lesnar forever. Oh God, no. No, Roman's probably going to win the belt. SummerSlam main event is what I've got in my head at the moment. Because I need a good opponent for Roman. I'm spoiling too much. Right, next segment. Oh, I've done it again. I've done it again. 2 weeks in a row I've put the wrong person. I can't. Akam's been screwed. I've done it again. That's meant to be Finn Balor being put through a table to build to a tables match. Last week I did a tag match on last week's show where Owens and Zayn were going to beat Slater and Rhino, and rather than type Rhino I typed Roman Reigns, and I had Roman Reigns doing the job to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a squash match. Hey, it's no less a mess than the real Raw. Well, I mean, to be fair, seeing Elias put a big man like Akam through a table, I mean, that puts him over big time, doesn't it? What am I doing? 32 rating, deserved it. Right, Sasha Banks and Ruby Riott, 58, not bad. Sasha Banks carried it really with a 58. Subpar wrestling, little heat with a bankrupt. Has Sasha Banks gone on some financial hard times here? And he's gone from a bank statement to a bankrupt. I mean, the boss is no longer the boss. 58, I'll take it. And then the save afterwards by Bayley is a bit late as damage had been done to sort of build the idea that Sasha has had enough and one day she will snap. Big plans for Sasha in my head. Good promo by Roman Reigns here on Brock Lesnar. 76. Reigns is good on the mic in this game, I think. Maybe. We'll go with it, and we'll have another promo against him later in the contract signing, so that's good. Akam's back. He's picked himself up through a table. He's like, I've had enough of these little men. Elias putting me through a table. I'm going to take on the Lucha things. Kalisto and Gran Metalik. Rezar, you can come with me. And Rezar got the win by submission apparently. Akam was really off his game. And I don't really blame the guy. Like, he was put through a table. He's a bit pissed off. He ain't happy. Do the Smoky Mountain wrestling booking philosophy. As Jim Cornette said, ride it on a napkin and stuff it down your pants to keep it safe. It's a bit itchy. I feel like I've screwed Akam over here. If he comes at me for a pay rise, I might give it him because I feel bad. Match crawled. They didn't have much chance at it. The idea was to put the AOP over, but it did work. The pull-apart brawl seemed to work. There was 67. Boosted their segment big time. Boosted the crowd. No Way Jose is not suited to his gimmick. Okay. Good stuff. 61 here for Kurt Angle announcing the match, which means we can do a little bit of pre-booking. Oh God, Ray just broke AJ's neck. No, well, we know who's going over at WrestleMania Mexico. As that actually happened, Ray broke AJ Styles' neck. One Cena's coming. He ain't having it. Wow. Right, so that match has been made. We'll make that. Do you guys see the pre-booking? You do, that's good. Extreme Rules is coming together, isn't it? From the Raw side in particular. We'll book that match. A last man standing match is the idea. Braun and Bobby. For some reason, I'm not American, by the way, but I have to say Bobby like that. It's Bobby Lashley. I don't know where it comes from. Take it. I know I convinced you guys with that American accent there. I'm sure I did. So, Braun versus Bobby. Last man standing. Booked for Extreme Rules. And about that, decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. 69 rating, I'll take it. Kevin Owens and Matt Hardy. Owens pins Matt after 14 minutes and 15 seconds with a pop-up powerbomb. In-ring Fubs of 73. By working the crowd, this match started to get the fans responding. So that worked. Two men that like to work the crowd. That's pretty good. Superfly. And then the tag partners, 66 for these two. So the tag title feud is building up quite nicely. People are enjoying it. During the match, we also had Kevin Owens accidentally hit Wyatt. I messed that booking up, didn't I? You're using a fair bit of star power for a 10k gate. Oh, for Extreme Rules? Yeah, I am a little bit. Oh, I was looking at it earlier, and I'm looking at this Extreme Rules card and the storylines above, and I'm thinking that's probably a SummerSlam card, but I've got plans for SummerSlam. Don't worry. If you think Extreme Rules is good, we ain't seen nothing yet. Right, so Ronda Rousey saving Natalya. Got a 40. Cooled the crowd a little bit. Doesn't like the women on this game. And now the main event, guys. 17 minutes and 32 seconds. A collapse from our man Jinder beats No Way Jose. Now your Raw only has about 8,000 people in the arena. Yeah, well, that 8,000 are here to see Jinder. What can I say? Yeah, there isn't many. I had 13 last week, so 8,000. It's not too bad. I don't really know how much works. But here we go, guys. This is the main event you were asking for. Jinder Mahal. By working the crowd, this match started to get the fans responding. The fans were into it. Jinder was really off his game as well. Jinder could get better. I mean, if that's not in any match of the year DVDs, I ain't seen it. The 8,000 are here to see Jinder, 36 rated. Yep. Well, you know, Jinder and Sunil. Badasses. The Maharaja. Right. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn cut a promo on Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, 61. Kevin Owens was a real star in this segment. Interesting, good. Worked the crowd well because Kevin Owens is the man. And in what is the real main event of the evening, the wrestling, Baron Corbin was visibly tiring towards the end of an 11-minute match because he's not that great in the ring. Braun Strowman had an in-ring performance of 61, and this song is pissing me off. Stop swearing. Bit of Buddy Murphy, I'll take it. But yeah, I'm happy with that, and people are improving. No, it's not improving. We'll take that. And into the main event segment then, a 70 rating, pretty good. In the ring, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns have a contract signing for the upcoming match with Kurt Angle serving as the host. Lesnar signs the contract first before handing over to Reigns, who jots his name down, making the match official. However, things don't go so easy afterwards, and Lesnar attacks Reigns after a brawl. Brock Lesnar leaves Roman Reigns lying. Brock Lesnar looked good, and it got over pretty well, I think. Booking details. It's not what I was looking for. Got a bonus for being done to a hot crowd. Penalised for Roman Reigns penalised for a poor gimmick. Maybe I should try and change that. I think that's not a bad show, considering we got Jinder in there. You know, Snickers are WrestleMania sponsor. Well, the newest at Taco Bell, the WWE Sunday Night Heat, only available during WrestleMania weekend. Look, the idea of Taco Bell hosting a program called Sunday Night Heat. Right. Yeah, good show. I don't want to pre-book, it's already booked, so it's fine. This is just noise. This is just noise. Sunday Night Heat, Monday Morning Movements. Yeah. Yeah, this is just for you. Bit of Rey Mysterio for you, Bugs. For your Mexico show. Rey Mysterio, the Styles Killer. I used No Way Jose far too much on this show. No way, Jose. Right. I used him once. No, I didn't. I used him twice. I did use him twice. I used him in the pull-apart brawl. Does that really count as using him now? Does he really stand in front of the camera and rather than sort of holding Braun Strowman back, he's sitting there going, no way, Jose, no fighting, no fighting. See, it's not... What am I doing? He's tired. I'm tired. Right. Should I book SmackDown before I go? I should have left. I should have ended the stream about 40 minutes ago, half an hour ago. How long have I been going? 3 hours. Bang on 3 hours. I started at 8, so yeah. I'm going to book SmackDown. But I'm going to try and whiz through it, so yeah. And then we'll call it a night, guys, I think. For the people that have all just started following me on Twitch, thank you very much. The guys in the chat, basically, thank you very much. If you want to see more content, this is going to go up on the YouTube channel at KD Gaming. Get on that. And follow me on Twitter at CarlDixon95. I'll put it in the... actually, no, I'm not going to put it in that because I've got a screen for it. This is what I use for my Football Manager series. You can have that. There's the Twitter. Get on it. It's going to be on for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I got into it from last night. There we go, we're back, don't worry. I have some unread emails. Everybody's pissed off. I've pissed everyone off. Akam's got minor morale issues. He ain't happy. Lack of big names, people are unhappy, same old shit. Jinder Mahal, Akam can't sell anything worth a damn in my opinion. The kid needs to learn how to work. I mean, I gotta take what the Maharaja says seriously. But Akam sold that table bump pretty big time, didn't he? So, delete. Right, so Andrade Cien Almas wants a pay rise. Again, someone else I'm going to piss off. So does Tony Nese. I've not even used him once. So Tony Nese stuff. So. Oh, is this Akam? Akam's in the news at the moment. Akam. Cheers for the subscriber on YouTube, Bugs. But Akam, what's he done? He's been identified as a steroid user. Is that my fault? Was it the table bump? Did it hurt him so much that he felt like he needed to do something to make himself a man again after being put through a table by the smaller Elias? What have I done? Right. I'm going to give him a fine because I still want to use them. Nothing's happened. I can't believe that. Have Paul Ellering veto his new... No. No, I can't. No. I don't know what's this done. It's the venue again. It's gone weird. Can I see stuff? I'm going to guess it down here. There we go. Oh, don't cancel the show. Oh, this is main event, isn't it? Oh, see... You know what? You mentioned it earlier. I'm going to give you one thing and see if I can auto book the rest. We'll auto book originally. Oh my god, what's in booked here? What has the computer booked here? The Depression of Acom, WWE 24. I know. What have I done to him? You know what? Because main event is a throwaway show, and I'm getting a bit silly, I guess, but this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to change this main event. Remove this. Right, the main event. Alright, let me add a match then. Try again. The main event will be a 4-on-1 handicap match. Right? Just hear me out. It's Acom fighting on his own versus Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Heath Slater, not Harper, and Rhino. It's a 4-on-1 handicap match. 7 DVD collector's edition of Fall of Acom, the inside story. Special foreword by Paul Ellering and Rezar. Right. These guys are going to have a 12-minute handicap match. And this is where the rise of Acom comes, guys. I want to put it all in capitals, sort of. The rise of Acom. And we are going to put the big guy over. This is how little main event means to me. That's our main event. We also have James Ellsworth versus Grand Metalik. Okay. Right. We're doing it. That confrontation now makes no sense. Let's just remove it. And let's give Acom a... you know what? Let him get his own back. Let him put Elias through a table. Elias, just let it happen. This main event show is all about Acom. And we will save him from his depression. I needed 6 minutes, don't I? Acom's revenge. With the same steroids that Acom used. What a collector's edition. Right, here we go. This is all about Ellsworth and Acom. I want to run this show. If this does better than Raw SmackDown. 43 for an angle involving Bliss and Ronda, because the computer wants to do storyline stuff. Okay, Jimmy Ellsworth is better than this. 31 rating, but Jimmy Ellsworth has beaten Grand Metalik with whiskers. He's now... Okay, so he's beating Grand Metalik by throwing a can of cat food at him. What? This is the best show in the world. An angle feature Harper and Rowan did a little bit better than last time, but not much. Trying to pull that. an angle featuring Tamina and Sasha, and then a match with Tamina and Sasha went down awfully, and then the main event, guys. Wait, where's this? Oh, I've ended it with a segment. Okay, we'll do that then. Did he hit him with cat food? Exactly. Jimmy Ellsworth. And the main event then, in a terrible, in a slaughtering match, Akam defeated Apollo Crews, Touched O'Neil, Slater and Rhino in 12:21 with a pinfall on Heath Slater. Akam dominated. Akam went over. Akam is the next figurehead, guys. Heath Slater did pretty well, and Rhino did pretty well in that. And then to end the show, Akam's revenge. Akam puts a live through table. Would you guys watch that main event? You guys in on that? I don't even know what that is. Is it a penguin? What is it? Right, let's get SmackDown done. And let's try and take this one a little bit more seriously. A little bit. Right. WWE SmackDown. It's a Disturbed Raven. Right. See, when I think of Disturbed Raven, this is what I think of. I'm going to get a picture for you. Don't worry. I'm going to be here all night if I keep doing this sort of thing. Let's see if I can find a picture. Okay. Booker T's on roids. He sat down all show. Yeah, I know it's weird. He's suspended because he was on roids. Right, this is what I think of when I think of a Disturbed Raven. Right, image. Let's do it. This is a Disturbed Raven. We'll do it full. That is a Disturbed Raven. That is a Disturbed Raven. It's not for the ring, it's for something else. Queen Charmel is getting what she wants every night, that's right. Right, let's get rid of Raven. Get off my screen, Raven. Right, let's book SmackDown. We're going to have a good show this time. We're going to have a good show. Right. So, what did I plan for this? We're going to change this up a bit, actually. Because when I was doing it, I had wanting to do another tag match, and it's sort of copied Raw a little bit too much. So I'm going to take an idea from you guys earlier. Bugs said it earlier when we did SmackDown last week. We needed another US Open challenge, and that's how we'll start the show, I think. I'll add an angle, freestyle it. US Open challenge. Getting 9 minutes. Jeff Hardy, who will be rated on his mic work, and there's a couple of options here. So you can either do I've totally messed the screen up out. You can hardly see anything. Let's fix that. Oh yeah, it's getting worse. You know what, let's just do this. Right, I'm not going to mess with too much after that. Right. So who do we have? So we could do Rusev. But I don't know. Because that's a feud that we could use right here on. I know what we do. Cesaro. Let's just have a good match. Let's just have a good match. And put Jeff Hardy over. You guys in on this? NXT champ for one show is a good idea. But does it take too much away from the storyline then? Plus you got Cesaro sitting there. Oh! No. Yeah, this is called the Land of Five Rivers. Weird. We'll have this one now. Happy days. Right, I'm distracting myself again. We'll do Jeff versus Cesaro. We'll give him a bit of time to have a good match. 16 minutes. Jeff will win, but we'll keep Cesaro strong and tell a story. Is that what I was looking for? Yeah. Oh yes, we want the title on the line because it's a US Open title. There we go. Cool. Black for a pre-show matches. I think you have to make it a big thing though when you do that. You have to make the best of it, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it on this show. Right, we've used 27 minutes on that. That's probably a bit too much, but we'll see what we can book around it. We're booking this a little bit on the fly now because I've changed my plan. I want... What's the main event? Well, the main event's the Divas, the women's triple threat match, isn't it? So we'll do our first of 3 interviews tonight, hyping that match. Actually, we won't do 3 interviews. We'll have one of these bad boys, hyping her arrival, and Charlotte is here. It's not a surprise. Oh, we'll do it. That's great. Oh look, she's here for the match that she's scheduled for. Nakamura low blowing Jeff after. I haven't done much with Nakamura in the build for this, have I? You know, I'll take it. I'll take your suggestion. See what I can do. It's be a freestyle angle, won't it? Low blows, Jeff. No, there'll be no Orton in on it. He's not going to come up and sort of molest Jeff again. Jeff and Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura's going to be rated on his sex appeal. And we'll drop that down. And then we'll go straight into another match, I think. And we'll do a 4-minute match. It's not going to get much time in this because the idea is we're putting someone over, and that someone is the recently rejected pay rise of Andrade Cien Almas. He's going to beat Ty Dillinger. A comfortable match, put him over. Almas squash. How old is Sheamus? How old is Sheamus? Mate, if I was to guess, I'd say about 35. But then again, he's Irish, so he probably looks older than he actually is. Oh, he's 40. Jeez. Take what I said and just get rid of it because it was wrong. So Almas squash. We will. Yes, this was not it. I wanted to do. And they got rid of them on this one because on EWR there was loads of good stuff. Oh, I know what we'll do.
I don't want to hear that.
I don't know this either. Right, we're gonna do.
Nope, not that either. No. Ugh, next.
You're so demanding.
We're gonna do the Usos. Ready?
Okay.
Spotify Premium is made
So we're gonna do
Jay,
Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso imitating CN Almas and getting attacked for it. You can't write this TV anywhere else, guys. Maybe apart from on this game, because everyone else can do it.
Ask Google Home to play millions of playlists.
That's too long.
Using just your voice.
That's too long.
Kick
5
it up
minutes.
while you cook. Get lit when you get fit. Roll over in bed to bake.
Shameless slide into jobber
You
or
say
comedy.
Google Home plays. Hit the banner to get started with Google Home.
Not really
Now
using him at the
available for
moment.
everyone on Spotify.
Just because there's not much room for him. The Usos have come on some booking news. It's been on point today. There's just not much room for him. What I'm going at the moment, and I don't know where I'd fit him in. I don't want to do Sheamus and Cesaro as a tag team because I see a future for Cesaro, but I don't know where it would leave. Do you know when a yawn sneaks up on you? That's exactly what just happened. I don't know where it would leave Sheamus. To be honest, I think a crazy idea would be Sheamus as a bodyguard type role for maybe someone like CN Almas. I think that could work. Maybe it's crazy. Alright. Almas impersonations, we'll do that, that's good. It's not on my screen any of this because this was totally on the fly. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do another match. We'll do a triple threat match. No, we can't do a triple threat match. A triple threat match is in the main event. Oh, what do we do then? What do we do? Oh, I know what we do. I've got no idea. We're going to do a 6-man tag. 3 on 3. 3-way tag team now. 2. We'll do a 6-man. Oh, that was 3 on 3. We'll do a 6-man tag. And we're going to do Daniel Bryan teaming up with Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson taking on Harper. No, that's a stupid idea. Bryan, Biggie and Kofi, because that's where the storyline is. Harper, Rowan and Shinsuke Nakamura. No, because we had him earlier. Rusev. 6-man tag. Daniel Bryan. Rusev will go over. Pinning Kofi. What about a spectacle match? See if these guys can pull off a spectacle. Give them a lot of time for it. 6-man tag. Sheamus, Bodyguard, Almas, not the League of Nations. I mean, it's kind of similar, I guess, but I don't know, I just think the idea of a big man like Sheamus teamed up with someone a little bit smaller than a heel. I'm thinking Sid and Shawn Michaels, Diesel and Shawn Michaels, McIntyre and Ziggler right now are doing a very similar sort of thing. I think there's a space for it. What else are we doing? We're gonna have. I've kind of ruined what my plan was. My plan was to do a WWE Championship Open Challenge match. Actually, I forgot about it. So that goes out the window now because we've got that set up, and that's pretty cool. So after the 6-man tag, I want to book an angle at some point if it loads. What have I clicked? I'm gonna book a Miss TV angle to hype the WWE Championship match. Host interviews, workout brawls. Nice and simple. Keep them hot. Keep them going. It was the hottest bits of last week's show, if I remember right. Miss TV with AJ. Sounds like a therapist corner, doesn't it? Give them 40 minutes or so. AJ versus Rude on the announcer team. Rude's on Raw, or else it would have been a good idea. But you can still build off that. You can do an angle with them and they start brawling. I've got 34 minutes left. Right. I know the rest of the show now. I don't think I'm involving everyone, which I'm meant to be involved in, but we'll go with it. So we'll do that, and then we'll do a match. I'll do Styles versus Shelton Benjamin. And yeah, we'll put we'll take away Paul Heyman for the match, I guess, and we'll stick Miz in there. AJ Shelton. Don't give him that much time. It's just a short match, really. Where AJ wins. Despite a distraction from the Miz. Shelton versus Young too. Young versus Ty. You just love Eric Young, mate. Right, no title. We've got a couple of things we have to do. So, first of all, we'll add a quick angle in here to build off what we did in the first stream yesterday, where we had Samoa Joe steal an RKO. And he hit Randy Orton with it. We're going to swap it round. We're going to have Joe get caught in a Coquina clutch by Randy Orton. Really build that storyline along those. 17 more, 20, 27 minutes, but really, and we need to have a bit more interviews, don't we, to build this main event. It's this triple threat women's tag match, triple threat women's number one contenders match. So hype self promotion, and Becky Lynch is going to hype herself up a bit. That's way too long. Just 4 minutes. She's going to be scripted. I don't know this song. I know it's Ricochet's song, but nah. Sanity needs some momentum. Sanity aren't getting any momentum today. They're not in any storylines, as you can see. I'm not involved in them. I don't know. I'm just not. Right. Becky promo's got to go down there, and then after Orton and Joe, we'll have a quick hype angle again. I was sort of thinking warming up or something like that. They're warming up. Work a warming up backstage. Walking backstage. We have Asuka walking to the ring. It's time for the triple threat. Literally 2 minutes max. It's going to be an elimination style match as well, because that just came to me. So Charlotte versus Becky versus Asuka, and these guys will get a lot of time. Winner of this one takes on Carmella at Extreme Rules for the Women's Championship. And for the second time tonight, Paulie will take a back seat. We'll get Carmella on the announce table. No. This one's going to be still the show. Still the show, ladies. The victor will be Charlotte. And that's it. That's it, I think. Asuka needs wins another streak. Yeah. Oh, I've turned the music off. I've totally clicked the wrong thing and turned the music. We'll do this last bit without music, because why not? Yeah, I probably shouldn't do it as an elimination style match then, should I? Yeah, I didn't think about that. Right, we won't do elimination. Can I change that on here? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. There. Can I change that up there? Let's change it all. Match details. I'm going to have to just remove it and start again, aren't I? That's annoying. Right, add match. Let's do it. Triple threat. So we need Charlotte pinning Becky, really. So Charlotte, Becky, Asuka. Charlotte, Becky, Asuka. Good chunk of time for them. That's way too much. Still a bit too much. I'll do then. And Carmella in on commentary. And we want Charlotte beating Becky in a Steal the Show match. Go for it, ladies. Right. make Becky lose her yet. I don't like jobbing Becky out, but it's probably the only option, isn't it? 3.5 hours we've been streaming, so this will be the last one. We've cut the music for this. It's all important, isn't it? It's a bit of a mess of a show, in truth. Too tired really to be thinking about it too much. I will probably be back doing this on a stream in the day on Thursday. I've got a day off and probably the best option. No stream tomorrow. I'll be at Bescott covering the Villa Walsall game. Pretty cool. Okay, right. Run the show. Is there any mistakes? Wait, is there any mistakes? That's how it's meant to be. There's nobody getting involved anywhere, is there? Oh, I hope not. I hope not. WWE isn't WWE no more. Taco Bell Pro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, US Open Challenge. Cesaro answered it. It's got 43. But the match itself got a 55. Decent wrestling, didn't have much heat. That's expected with Cesaro not being involved much at the moment. Jeff, he had a better ring performance there. Number 3 for defences for Jeff Hardy of the US title. He's making the title mean a bit more. And then Nakamura comes out, low blows him, gets a reign of 47. Bit weird. Charlotte Flair, people don't care. Okay. Andrade Cien Almas squashed Ty Dillinger. And this actually went down pretty well, rating 41. It's not bad. Match called the crowd a little bit, but that's not too bad for a squash. And then the impersonation. Yeah, it didn't go down too well, but it's gained some heat for the Cien Almas versus Usos storyline, so it's not too bad. And I'm booking from this, am I? All right, then. We'll book it in. We'll book it in for Extreme Rules. Get off. And it's actually going to be a handicap match. I don't really know how you get 2-on-1 handicap matches though. One versus 2. It's going to be a 1 versus 2 match. Andrade Almas, and I'm going to have him beat the Usos. But it's going to be, I'm going to get to that point and explain it. And it's going to work. It's going to work, trust me. But for now, Almas versus the Usos, we're on. We are on, guys. I know where the matches are bad. Your product is based on popularity, not in-ring skill. Is that something I can change somewhere? Because I want my product being based on in-ring skill. Decent wrestling in the 6-man tag. Daniel Bryan, Big E, and Kingston. Rusev defeated Kofi Kingston with an accolade. Daniel Bryan was head and shoulders above everyone else. Roman was the weak link. Daniel Bryan in-ring forms of 82. Very good. Advanced both segments. And the tag title was advanced for this. That's pretty good. I'm going to have a look before I go and see if I can change it. Because in-ring is what I want from this company. Becky Lynch got a promo hyping herself up, 45. Angle with Miz and Styles. I can see what you mean with popularity then, because these angles go really well, and it's probably due to the fact that there's 2 of the most popular wrestlers. Styles beat Shelton Benjamin, 69. In-ring performance is 77, very good. The announced sex Miz was pretty weak, but that's alright, it's not too bad. Randy Orton used the Coquina Clutch. That got 70, that's pretty good. Nobody cares about Asuka. And then the triple threat didn't go down as I wanted it to, but Charlotte has won, and Charlotte will be the number 1 contender, meaning we can book that in too for Extreme Rules. If I haven't already, I definitely haven't. So book it in. A one-on-one match. Did I want any gimmick? I don't think I do for that one. Of course, Extreme Rules should have gimmick matches. Just ignore what happened last night. Carmella versus Charlotte. Okay, Extreme Rules. His book. Sheldon 42. Yep, that's popularity over in ring. Yeah. Just go to product in the office. I will. Maybe this is why I've been getting so frustrated. Because I feel like I've been putting out good shows. Good wrestling shows. Right, we'll end the show. 56. Yeah. Right, well, it takes a while, this does, but we'll have a quick look. And then we will cut it down, I think. Oh, yeah. I have work at 9 o'clock in the morning. Fun. Streams aren't the same without the music, is it? Weird. I like the music. Kevin Kiley. Is that Alex Riley? That really looks like Alex Riley. That is Alex Riley. Legit. Wow. That's madness. He looks so different. You have unread emails. Quick then. There's another divorce going on here. Main event didn't do well. Mark Henry hates Akam too. Poor Akam. People are still unhappy. So if we change this to a wrestling show, they should get happier, in theory. Soraya Knight and Ricky Knight? Is that Paige's mum and dad? Weird. Nothing else on there worth telling. So what is it you said? Product in the office. Let's find out because I have no idea what that is. It'll be on this page, won't it? Product there. Right. Okay. Page's mum and dad, it was, yeah. They're split up. This game's got it all. So what am I looking to do here? Traditional. I'm confused by this. Do I need to put more match? That's events and TV. So I need more match ratios on here, maybe? Is that how you do it? I don't know. I'm confused by this game already. Look at the bottom. What am I looking at? Down here. Oh, you click on. Do you click on the? Do you? I don't know. Is it trends? No. Am I missing something stupid? I've got to be missing something absolutely stupid, haven't I? It showed the popularity over in ring. Don't understand. But can I change this? So double clicking gives me more detail, but where do I change that? There's got to be a way to change it, surely. Tell me, bugs, help me. Help me. Let me get Kevin Hart. Help me. There's a fly in here. Well, there's got to be a way. Is it not on this page, is it? It's got to be on that page. Look at product appeal definition. Right, okay. So if we take that off key feature and put it as a medium, still based more on popularity. Right, now put it as a medium. Put like pure as a key feature. Cult. Hyper-realism? No. Realism. Put that as heavy. That helps. That's hyper-realism. Put that on heavy as well then. What's modern? That's what I want. Key feature. I'm not worried too much about this one. I'm not worried too much about this one. Right. They won't be keen on high risk matches. So we want a bit of hardcore. It's going to confuse him then though. Am I messing with, I think I'm messing with stuff too much now though. Realism high. So heavy. Medium for that. Low for that. And then, yeah, key feature for that. I think that's it. I make getting sponsorship quite tough though. Right, I'm going to go with it. Oh, I didn't save it. I'm going to have to do all that again. Right, let's try again. Right. So just get rid of that. Get high on that. And then medium on that. Heavy on that. I'm going with that. Is lower than the allowed level for this company. Oh, you're gonna screw me like this. You're gonna screw me like this, aren't you? Can I have it on low? Oh, don't. I'm looking on the wrong one now. So it's got to be heavy. It's got to be a key feature. That's madness. But I suppose if you have it as equally on each one, I want to try that for now. What? Right, we'll try that. See if that makes much difference. We'll try that on Thursday. Right, I've got to go to bed. I have to go to bed. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me and the guys in the chat. It's been good. It's been a good laugh, actually. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon for more. Keep up to date on Twitter. I'll be tweeting out if I'm coming on, and hopefully you guys will get the notifications. Hope you guys have a very, very good night. Enjoy Monday Night Raw if you're watching it. I hear and I feel like we may be seeing a real American tonight. The build to SummerSlam starts tonight. Until next time, from me to you, goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.